So, good morning. It has been a whole week, and now we're here. Um, let's go ahead and find out what our fact bow is. I am currently in a different world. Oh, now I'm in the right world. All right. I'm in secret mode. There we go. Can you guys hear the music?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
sweet. All right, cool. All right, the number we rolled is 109. The factspiration question for that is, what deity, if any, does your character worship, and what is their opinion on other people's worship? Hashtag possibly problematic. All right. So ruminate on that, and then is anyone willing to give me a recap on what happened last week for a point of DM inspiration? Could come in handy. If you are interested in giving the recap, go ahead and just throw out a d20. If you don't feel like it, that's fine. If nobody volunteers, I will do so. Oh, man. Taking the Barnabas approach.
Starting off
All right.
well.
Challenging others, saying, come at me, coward. You don't think you could beat a natural one? All right, going once, going twice, and sold to Darius for 1.
Come on, guys. Alright. Well, last time on Curse of Strahd, we're still in Erigol's camp, the Vistani camp, after dropping off his daughter, which we saved from the lake, and crazy fisherman guy. We then decided to look at some of the elves that were living around here. I guess they're called dusk elves. Reed seemed to be excited to at least see them, so why not? But it did not turn the way I think any of us expected. So we went to one of the cottages, and there we had met I guess the leader of the group called Casimir. He was a pretty broken dude. He puts like Tiernan scars to shame. Dude was like missing some of his ears, his nose, like half his face was practically gone. He's been through the rough of it, but he was very helpful. He gave us a lot of information, particularly about the card fate thing that Madame Ava gave to us. So we were able to actually learn quite a bit of info pertaining to the castle. Afterwards, we well, he had a quest for us, of course, but for some reason I felt like we were not of the right. How did Kenzie put it? Probably not the right level to go after it. So we'll put that on the back burner for now. We went back to town, did some shopping, and then back at the tavern, we were able to tell Danica and Erwin that we'll take their quest to head to the winery. Some of us were getting information from Ismark and Agatha as they were kind of doing their things around town as well, so we got all caught up. We learned that the Watcher boys, they seem pretty fond of their mom, so we already have an invitation to go meet her, so I think this kind of helps out as well. And then we were probably just going to relax for the rest of the evening when Reed remembered that he had the toys that he had bought and he wanted to give those to the orphanage. So we decided to all travel there. We met with what's her name? Theodora, I believe. As well as the headmistress of the orphanage, Claudia. She's an interesting lady. But they were pretty much catching us up on everything that happened to the kids, the 3 that went missing, as well as the one that had died by leaping out of a window. That's very sketch. But looking around, Tiernan, with his weird eye drops, was able to see some magical signatures on scratches on the bedpost. I think Alexi had said that they were written in Infernal, like the language of devils, which is very, very strange. But it seems to be the cause of why everyone was having nightmares. So, while him and Anna were going up trying to find the rest of these scratches, we went back downstairs to see one of the kids who was recently brought in, named Felix, seemed to have kind of pinged our number 1 suspect radar, so we wanted to talk to him, but he wasn't downstairs. So now we have to figure out where he is in the house.
Oh, but you did figure out where he was.
Say he's with Tiernan and Anna. So, yeah.
Yeah, making friends.
Uh-huh.
All right. Good recap. Go ahead and take your DM inspiration. All right. If anybody's interested in answering the Factspiration question for a D6 Bardic inspiration that lasts the whole session or until you use it, go ahead and roll a D20 to declare your intent. Right. Anna, Tiernan with a 19, Gibby coming in with a 13. People are learning that the D6 is somehow more valuable than just being able to roll with advantage. Like, it mathematically, it's so clutch because you can decide after the roll. I almost feel like I need to just drop the inspiration for recap and just have 2 opportunities for factspiration. Because, I mean, technically, you're dropping facts when you do a recap. I don't know. All right. Tiernan, take it away.
All right. So Tiernan is sort of apathetically agnostic,
Okay.
which is the case for a lot of people from the old world. And he doesn't like begrudge people their religion, but he also doesn't like it being pushed on him.
Fair. All right. You may ask the same question of any NPC you've met during your journey.
Thanlin the donkey.
Thanlin the donkey? Are you sure that's who you want to ask?
Probably not. Let's see. How about this kid that I just met?
Oh, Felix? Felix, the kid that you just met.
Yeah.
I mean, this would be meta, so I mean, I don't know. He is I mean, he's still a child, so he believed what he was taught to believe, which is in the glory of the Morning Lord and the dangers of Mother Night. But his experiences in life have made him question, do the gods even care about us at all? Which is a tough place to be when you're a little boy. So, yeah. All right. On that positive, happy note, let's jump into this thing. I think we're in combat. So this is one of the areas where our friend Foundry is still struggling a little bit. Also, you guys may notice that when you mouse over people, you can see if they are uninjured or injured or not. I am a big fan of mystery.
I can also see their health bars.
Oh, cool. But you can't see the numbers, right?
No.
Okay. So I'm a big fan of, the unknown, right? Like the unknown's pretty scary, trying to figure stuff out. But having played in this Pathfinder game on Tuesdays, where the DM is very transparent and very video gamey, there have been times where being able to see the health bar has actually increased my immersion in the game. And I was talking to my kid about this, and they were like, "Well, it makes sense because wouldn't you know when you're fighting something if you're making progress or not?" Right? Like, wouldn't you be able to tell that something is quote unquote on its last legs just by looking at it? Because you're a seasoned warrior or seasoned fighter, you're out there fighting. And I was like, that makes a ton of sense. So I went ahead and installed this mod. It does work with Foundry 9, so I didn't have to wait for Foundry 10. And so we'll see how it goes tonight. The one thing
I have
oh
one important question about
yeah,
this
yeah,
mod. Are you able to rename the stages? And if so, can you name the last one on its last legs?
baby, it's already done.
Okay.
Oh man, very nice.
It is already done. It was going to be a nice little surprise, but yes, it is already taken care of. All right.
Also, I think the reason we can see health bars is probably because we have
Mhm.
it turned on to
Yeah.
our token. So if we
Yeah, I
turn them
can
off, we
see
would be
I
able
can
to.
only see party member
Yeah.
health bars.
Oh, you can't see
So
everybody's health bars?
Yeah.
right, but I can see the uninjured and injured thing on everybody. For
Oh,
example,
okay. Okay.
the berserker card is uninjured.
Cool. Cool. Okay.
Those are
Um
actors.
Yeah. All right, great. That works good. The one thing I couldn't get working is I wanted it to calculate temp HP as part of the equation, and that is an option, but apparently it is fighting with another mod that I have, and I couldn't figure out what mod was doing that. So temp HP is going to skew things a bit, so you will have to do some mental math on your own. If you hear a monster is gaining temp HP or something, to know that like, hey, maybe it's not as badly injured as we think because it's still got that temp HP. So that's the only caveat there. All right, but where I was going with this, I got distracted. Where I'm going with this is this is going to be a fight taking place on multiple floors of the building, I'm assuming, and that's a real pain in the ass, right? It's a real pain in the ass. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab everybody right now. Let's see. And all their friends. And I'm going to roll all of them into initiative. And then we'll just have to track it the old-fashioned way, which is a little spicy when it comes to Lancer. But I think we're pretty good at D&D. We should be able to do this. So let me grab all the MCs and all the independent characters. No one's controlling Irenia, right? Is she still a independent?
I believe that's correct.
All right, Anna's controlling Alexi though. Eastmark cannot be controlled. You don't have enough badges. You don't have enough badges to control Eastmark. All right, Reed, Darius, and this old redhead. All right, and somehow it only gave me the old redhead. That's beautiful. All right, I'll just slowly add everyone in with no music in the background. Just a slow grind as we get this set up. Perfect. All right. So that should be the 5 of you plus Arena plus the 2 unknowns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus Eastmark plus the unknowns. All right. Go ahead and give me a roll. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of it using some primitive ass tool like Snippet. And then I'm going to have that open in another window. And with the marker and Snippet, I'm going to kind of keep track of who is passing to who and who is what. So that's how we'll do it. It's going to feel a bit more IRL. Like IRL where your DM can't afford like really fancy tools and stuff like that. You know, like we're kids. We're kids playing. All right, so let's see. Snip. And I think this is for now going to be the best solution for multiple maps.
Instead of Dwarven Forge, he has a Barbie house that we're
Hey,
playing.
hey,
No,
hey!
it's Lego.
At a yard sale, I bought a Fisher Price castle, and boy howdy, we got some good use out of that Fisher Price castle. Let me tell you what. All right. So we'll go ahead and do this. Perfection. Gonna move it over here, make it nice and big. There we go. I'm gonna make combat really big so I could see. And we can't really begin combat per se, so we're gonna go over here. We'll just go with this music for now. All right. So the first map in question is the attic. All right. I have Anna on this map, even though Anna is technically not on this map. So let me delete Anna. It's just Tiernan's head on this map, and of course our friend Camera Bat. So here we go. All right. So winning initiative is Anna. And I guess Anna, you can go first.
I'm gonna assume she's below Tiernan.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
If she can see up past him, she will summon Dana.
Yeah, you can see the shadowy areas above Tiernan.
Okay, let's see if I can pull this off.
Hey, it works. Okay.
And then she will scream bloody murder for Reed.
Okay.
And she will back away. If I recall, there was a door to the north that we came in from, and she'll move towards that if she can
All right.
see.
Yeah. Let me take you to the second floor that you're on. Fun. All right. So you're on this floor. Tiernan is not. There we go. The entrance is above this bed. All right, so you're going to back away. We already got a Camera Bat on this floor. So you run to the door and shout down the stairs. Give me a performance to see how you pump those lungs and get the info down the stairs. All right. Yeah, that's a great performance. All of you downstairs, you hear from the top of the stairs, Anna cry for Reed. Like cry out for Reed. All right, you may pass to whoever you like, Anna.
Tiernan.
All right, Tiernan, you are up. You are currently engaged in melee with this creature. So back to the third floor we go.
Hey, now we don't know that it's hostile.
Okay, fair. But we do know that it's uninjured.
That's true. That's true. I do know that. Do you have to maintain sight with your echo?
I have to be within 30 feet of it.
Okay, I knew that part. I wasn't sure if you had to be able to see it or not, though. And the kid is just sitting over there in the corner, not reacting.
Doesn't seem to be doing anything except watching. Can you see him or no? I can add a spooky. I'll add a spooky moonbeam real quick. Hold on. There. Does that help?
Yep. Now I got him.
All right.
I'm gonna look at the kid and I'm gonna say, I'll tell you what, I'll be right back, and I'm gonna intentionally not look at the shadow thing. And then I'm going to disengage and then item interaction close the door.
All right, fair enough. So I will move you down to the other map. Oops, shit, that took everybody. All right, hold on. I always forget that it's got a big area effect for these shits. All right, at least when I do it. All right. So let's see. Echo of Dana would actually still be upstairs, and Spoopy Creature would still be upstairs. All right. So yeah, you close it and drop down, and that would be, you got a bonus action still.
Bonus action, I'm going to drink a steel skin ointment.
Ooh, okay.
No, I probably won't drink that, actually. That'd be weird. I will rub it on my skin instead, since it's an ointment.
Okay. So as a bonus action, you start lathering yourself up. Got it. All right.
Yes. I'm very shiny right now.
It's gonna be
Okay.
very awkward when we all run upstairs.
Does everyone only
Yeah,
see
all you see is Anna and Tiernan in a room, and Tiernan's really shiny for some reason.
Why did you call for me? Yes.
All right. There was a quiet mumble. What was the quiet mumble about?
Oh, I was asking if anyone else saw black, but we weren't on the second floor.
We don't see color here.
I
can't believe you-
set
I
myself
can't
up for
believe
that
you-
one.
Yeah, I can't believe you'd ask such a question. Is this some kind of setup? You're trying to get me banned on Twitter? Oh man, come on.
I will
getting
pass
exciting.
to Reed.
All right. Passing to Reed.
All right. Reed will obviously look at Eric and
All right. This is a good time to learn about teleporters. So if you are comfortable and confident, when you move into certain areas, you will see little doors, little like smaller, rounder doors. If you click on them, it will teleport you to other maps. So it should allow you full paper doll autonomy. But I don't have any of your minis on this floor because you were in the theater of the mind. Okay. Hold on a second. All the prep that I did, I didn't think through this multi-floor encounter ahead of time like I probably should have. Well, that's because I'm a hack. All right, let me grab all these, take them over to Orphanage 1. Paste you guys in. You'll probably fly all over the place. Yep. Don't panic. I'll move you to where you need to go. Right. Okay. That. Oh, Reed, what are you doing? All right, there we go.
Yeah.
All right. So now you should be able to go.
All right, I will yell to not yell, everyone's right there. Not to panic the children. I'll say, we better go and check on our friends. And do I know where the stairs? Of course, I know where the stairs are.
It's through this. It's through the door here.
Okay.
All right.
That's the bottom.
Yeah, that's the bottom of the stairs.
Okay. I think that is 30 feet.
All right. There should be a little.
No, I'm sorry. 20 feet. I am encumbered.
Oh. All
I
right.
will dash and go 20 more feet, so I should be able to
Okay.
get 10 feet beyond the stairs.
All right. Do you see the little teleporter?
I don't.
Okay, this is a good time for tutorial on that. So on the left-hand side, there's all those little icons. There should be one that looks like a bookmark or and it should say journal notes. If you click on it, there should be an old school arcade stick. And if you click on that, that should toggle on note display, which would make the teleporter show up for you.
Huh.
Yes? No?
I don't see. I just see 2 closed doors, 1 open door.
Right, but what about your icons on the left-hand side of the screen? Like your control icons for the video game that is Foundry. Do you see these guys off to the side?
Yes.
Do you see the one that looks like a ribbon or a bookmark?
Oh yeah, I'm there, and
Okay.
the arcade stick is highlighted in blue.
Okay, and so do you see a door anywhere nearby?
No, I do not.
Oh, weird. Okay, I'll click it for you then. Has anyone else seen or not seen these teleporters before?
We saw them in the first inn in Barovia, but I haven't seen them since.
Weird. Okay. All right. Well, you're now on the second floor. Keep going.
Okay. I'm probably too close. Probably not on the bed there.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, stairs. Stairs are up here.
Yep. So you would have ended up
so
there.
Yep. Sorry.
Keep going.
That is as far as I can get, I believe. That's 40 feet total. And yeah, that is my action and movement. No bonus.
All right. Who do you pass to? You got Darius, Eric, Eastmark, Arenia, Felix, and Felix's friend.
I will pass to Eastmark.
Okay. All right. Going down to the first floor. Man, multi-tiered fights, the best. All right, Eastmark is going to rush after Reed. He is going to run up the stairs. He's going to disappear and appear on the second floor. Hopefully the teleporter didn't fling him too far out of whack. All right, he's going to run past you with a dash action. Well, actually, when he gets upstairs, he's going to shout, "Where are you?"
Right here.
Nope. Okay, so then he's going to run down the hallway to you, and he's going to stop at the door, and he's going to say, "What happened? What's going on?"
Monster.
All right, then item interaction, he will pull out his Warhammer, and that is his turn. He will pass to Arena. She will do the same shit. Let's see, she's going to run into the door, upstairs, disappear, run upstairs, run down the hallway, take out hand crossbow, Dunzos. She will pass to Darius.
Alright.
Darius, back on the first floor.
Yep.
Alright.
Darius is gonna look at Mackenzie and be like, keep kids safe. And she's just gonna ready an action to shoot at any hostiles that appear down here. Darius, for him, he's going to move and well, he's gonna take an action to dash and get upstairs. I also do not see a teleporter.
Okay. It would be right to the north of your character if you could see it.
Nope, don't see
But
anything there.
all right. Damn. Okay. Well, I'll teleport you upstairs. There you go.
All right. Then here, move past Reed because
he's in the way.
I took my dash action, so I will kind of be like right here. And
Okay.
that's it.
All right, and then you pass to Eric, Felix, or Felix's friend.
I will pass to Eric.
All right, Eric. Back on the first floor.
Okay, he's here to... He sees everyone running up, he'll slowly follow after them.
Okay.
And the stairs are north, right?
The entrance to the stairs is here. The top of the stairs is here.
Okay. Can you teleport me?
There you go.
I think that's all his movement. And he'll, eye interaction, pull out his hand crossbow. And pass to Felix.
All right, passing to Felix. Felix is gonna do some stuff up in the attic. And then I guess Felix will pass to his companion. And let's see. Yeah, okay. Felix will pass to his companion. In the room that you are in, Anna and Tiernan, the fire in the hearth goes out, and the lights begin to dim as a darkness begins to fill the room. Let's see.
By the way, Crash, the teleporter would have happened to be hidden, would it?
Let me see. I don't believe so. Oh, maybe. Yeah, all right. I can check that in a sec. Good thing to check. All right, we'll troubleshoot that later. We'll try to keep the action going. All right, so yeah, a darkness begins to fill the room, and that darkness begins to spread out into the hallway. Fresh rounds, they will pass to Felix. All right, and then let's see. Felix is going to pass back to Felix's friend. All right, Tiernan, you have very good perception. So even in this dim light, you see the creature, kind of upside down. It is dripping through the ceiling and reforming above you.
Awesome.
All right, and then it is going to reach out and slash at you with its shadowy claws. Let's see how that goes for you. Why is it not rolling? All right, here we go. And it misses terribly. Poof. All right. Fickle luck, and it gains a misfortune. And you gain a fortune.
Sweet.
All right. And that is it.
I want to do this.
Okay.
With my reaction.
Okay, leading throw. Let's see. An opponent that strikes you, at you, invites peril against them. When a creature within your reach misses you with a melee attack, you can use a reaction to try and throw it. Let me see. As you try to throw it, you realize the creature is made of shadows. So it is immune to any sort of grappling, prone, or force movement-based physical effects.
Well, fine.
All right. So yeah, she splashes at you wildly. You go to grab for the arm and sort of like, you know, pull and kind of judo toss them, and you just sort of pass through the creature. Which maybe means the creature can't actually hurt you.
That's awfully optimistic.
Yeah. It will pass to you to see what you do.
I'm gonna try to hit it.
Okay.
Not with a 5, I'm not.
Yeah, so kind of put out by its shadowy nature, you slash at it with your battle axe, and your swing is nearly as wild as the creature's. You miss. The axe kind of buries itself into one of the bunk beds. All right, what now? Are you still there?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
deciding what I want to do with my bonus action. I will cheer for Anna with a bolster action.
All right, sounds good. Who do you pass to? Are you gonna stand your ground or?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay there and I'm gonna pass
All right.
to Anna.
All right, Anna, you're up.
How difficult would it be to get to the other side of the creature from where she's at?
I would just treat the beds as difficult terrain. You would essentially be like, you'd just be climbing through the beds.
Okay. Can I do that? So it's
Well, the
5.
creature isn't on the ground. The creature is hanging from the ceiling. So you could just move underneath it if you want.
That'll work.
But yeah, it's not gonna be a flank though, because
Right.
Yeah, you need somebody 180 from it. Yeah.
No problem. She'll move here.
Okay.
And take a swipe at it.
All right, a 17 is going to hit. Let's see. Your silvered dagger slashes across the creature, but it does not seem to be bothered overly much by the silver.
Fair.
Yeah, but it takes half the damage from the attack.
Okay. And then, is it possible with her bonus action to switch places with Dana?
Yes. You don't need to see, right?
It's just got to be within 30 feet.
Okay. As long as you don't need line of sight or line of effect or anything, then you should be good.
I'll throw up the ability for you, because I don't see it.
You do not need line of sight, but you do need line of effect. So you need it. Yeah, so you can't have anything interposed between you and what you're trying to affect.
Fair. Well, then she...
And then the
will-
entrance is all the way over here to the
Right.
attic. So yeah.
She will use her helpful action on the creature,
Okay.
and then
So
she'll,
becomes an easy target. Got
she'll
it.
pass to... Who can she see? She'll pass to Ismark.
All right. Passing to Eastmark. Oh, and I didn't apply the damage. Hold on, to the creature. So half damage. All right. Now it has taken damage. You can see that the status has changed. Cool. All right. Eastmark is up. Eastmark is going to come into the room, and he's going to see this creature. He's going to see that it's like really crowded, and he can't get to the creature. He's going to go and stand here, and yeah, all right, that'll work. All right, he will target the creature, and he will take a swing with his warhammer. Oh wow. Okay. There's another complication. Oh my god.
That was an advantage because of the...
Oh, okay. Thank God. All right. You guys destroying the orphanage. All right. So 24 is gonna hit, and the creature takes half damage. All right. Cool. Let's see. The creature has been damaged. It is going to No, it's already active this round. So he's going to pass to Darius. So Darius, you're up.
Sorry. Okay. So that happened. Darius is going to move into the room. 5, 10, 15, 20. There's a lot of people here.
You can stand under it, I think.
Yeah, it's up in the
Yeah.
ceiling. So you can stand directly underneath it if you wanted to.
That always
If
goes
you
well.
wanted to.
I mean, it's the only real place I can do anything. I'll just move myself slightly to the side here so I can target it. Yeah, so Darius probably remembering that Mackenzie has said something in the past of creatures of the night hating holy stuff, but not having holy water. However, he does still have the holy symbol that belonged to Father Donovich. So my boy only really is only good for little. He's gonna item interaction, take the holy symbol, wrap it around his fist, and he's gonna punch this creature with it.
Damn.
Oh, dope. All right, as you pull out the holy symbol, the creature looks at you, and you realize that it doesn't have a mysterious shadowy face. The creature's face is very familiar to you. It is the face of your brother. I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm sorry, what now?
The creature's face, the creature,
Yeah.
it is a shadowy specter, an apparition of your brother.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh, all right. You crush the saving throw, and the features fade back into shadow, and you realize it was just toying with your mind.
I think this.
That is its unnerving mask reaction ability. So,
Okay.
yeah.
I think this pisses off Darius because that would have been the face of his brother when he was a kid.
Mhm.
So he's gonna try his best to beat the shit out of this thing now.
All right.
20.
Yeah, 20 is going to hit.
All right, and then he's going to bonus action Fist of Cups hit again. Oh, yeah,
13 is not going to hit.
Okay. Did it seem to have any reaction when I smacked it in the face with a holy fist, holy symbol punch?
Because you are not a believer
Mhm.
in the Morning Lord, it did not have any sort of impact on the creature.
Okay, he's just trying
Okay.
stuff out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, that's it for me. I will pass to who's in the back? I think it was Reed who was further
You
back.
still have Reed, Eric, and Irenia.
We'll pass to Reed.
Okay.
All right, Reed will use all 20 feet of his movement.
Okay.
The only one I can see is Ismark. So I will, assuming the creature can hear me from wherever it is, I'm going to assume it can, since everyone's fighting it downstairs or here. I'm going to use my Mastermind Master of Tactics ability,
Okay.
or feature, I guess, technically, to give the help action to Ismark to attack. So he'll have advantage of this next attack, because the creature just has to be 30 feet away from me instead of 5.
Okay. And you don't need to be able to see it. You just need
No,
to be aware.
it's see or the creature has to see or hear me.
Interesting.
Be
Okay.
able to. So I
yeah.
can't see it, but I assume I can hear it from that close. So that is action and movement bonus. Reed will dodge, because why not?
Okay.
And I will pass to Eric.
Okay. He'll step forward. He'll see the creature, and can I do a recall knowledge?
Yes. What is the grounds that what have you done to learn about these sorts of creatures since leaving 2020 to Seattle?
Any movies involving something that looks like it?
Okay. So you're gonna use a meta knowledge. So you're just gonna kind of
Yeah.
roll a history and hope for the best. Okay. Yeah. Sure. You can do a bonus action to do that. Give me a history
Oh, that
check.
was a main action.
Recall knowledge. It's in the world patch as a minor action. Yeah. Oh, okay. So, but you already moved, right? So I'm assuming you're using your bonus action to get the minor action, right? Oh, but we get one minor action per turn? No. Minor actions can be traded for, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You got me all mixed up.
Yeah, we can trade bonus actions for minor actions, and minor
Okay,
and
thank
recall
you.
knowledge is a minor action.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
over. Okay, sorry about that. So you said it was history?
Yes. All right. You would assume that this is some kind of ghost or specter or creature of darkness. Ergo, it must not like light or light-based things or attacks. In game terms, it would probably despise radiant damage or effects.
Okay. He'll back out to arena and item interaction. Can he pull out the holy water? And he'll hand it over to Irenia.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
that'll
right.
be his turn.
Okay. So you pass to Irenia. All right. Let's see. Irenia's gonna step forward, and the next attack against the creature is at advantage because of Reed. So I guess she will try and chuck the holy water. All right. So I guess mark the holy water off your sheet.
Okay.
All right. then she will try to throw it at the creature. Let's see. Here we go. With advantage, that is going to hit. It flies across the room, and as it gets close, I will assume that one of the 4 people nearby does something dope, like hit the bottle with their weapon, shattering it and releasing this spray of holy water. There is a sort of flash of light, and the creature takes 22, so it is vulnerable to radiant points of damage.
Great job, Irina and Eric.
All right. Apparently, it's very injured now. Okay. Well done. Well done. And then she will back up to here, and that will be her turn. All right. That ends the round, and the creature can steal. It's definitely going to steal into the next round from taking damage. All right. It is going to use a disengage, and it's going to reverse drip back up and through the ceiling into the attic.
I have a question.
Okay.
So disengage protects you from opportunity attacks,
Mm-hmm.
but this isn't an opportunity attack exactly.
When an opponent opens himself to a reflective strike, you can deliver a blow. When a hostile creature you can see moves out of your reach. Is this A5E?
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
thing that
Okay.
Mariah had in Monster Hunter.
Oh, okay. That basically gives you access to
Opportunity attacks, but like even if they, oh man, I can't.
It's
sorry.
the
It gives
opposite
you-
of
it
the
gives you-
Polearm
it-
Master
it gives
one,
you
or
Sentinel
Sentinel
one,
or
yeah, it gives you
whichever.
Sentinel, right? It gives
Yeah.
you
Well, except
essentially
it's backwards, right? Because Sentinel's when they're coming in. This one is when they're leaving.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you could go ahead and use it. Oh shit!
Oh damn.
All right. So as this thing goes to flee, you smack it. It takes half damage, but it does get hit, and
And its speed is reduced to
speed
0.
drops to 0. All right. And it has already spent its action on a disengage, so it has nothing. That is its turn.
I wiggle my eyebrows at it.
Let's see. It will pass to Felix. All right. Felix will pass to Anna.
She will try to gain its attention and use the bonus action for helpful again.
Okay.
And then she will hold her attack for when another party member attacks and pass to Eric.
Okay. Eric, you're up.
Okay. Move in. Right here. He'll turn, look towards the ceiling. Seeing that it didn't like the radiant damage. I'm assuming I saw it, or could I not have seen that part?
I think everybody's reaction let you know that it was very effective, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Item interaction, pull out back his hand crossbow. Bonus action.
As you go to do this, give me a wisdom save. As as this creature, its features morph into the face of your most beloved person who has died. Who would that be for Eric? Who's the
Oh, we
most?
know it's not
We know it's
Matthew.
not Matthew.
Who is the most beloved? Who is the person that would make you the most sad to think of when they passed?
I want to say Jack.
Okay.
A father figure, you know?
Oh wow. Okay. Then yeah, it morphs into the face of Jack. So give me a wisdom saving throw.
I'm going to use a DM inspiration on this.
Okay. Oof. Oof. Okay. You are frightened and you gain a stress.
Okay.
All right. I'll add the stress for you. What are we doing with stress? Oh yeah, we're just using the exhaustion to cover stress also. There we go.
So if that's the case, would that take away his well rested?
I'm gonna
Or
say
that
no
overrides
because
it?
this is stress, so it goes around it. This is specifically not exhaustion. Yeah. All right. So yeah, you are frightened still. So continue what you were doing.
All right. Bonus action. He'll give a sigh and poke his finger on the metallic part of the hand crossbow to bleed a
Mhm.
bit. And he'll activate Right of the Dawn and take 1 point in necrotic damage.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
All
The weapon
right.
sheds bright light and radius of 20 feet.
Okay. So there you go.
He'll take aim and shoot.
All right. Oof, even with a -2 penalty from the fear, that is a hit. So the extra damage, is, the Rite of Dawn damage, that is radiant?
Yes.
Okay. This creature is not undead. But it does take double damage from the radiant. Very nice. Now the creature is near death.
Anna will use her ready to action.
Okay. An 11 is not going to hit because the your help action was used up by
Eric. Yeah.
Eric. Yep. All right. All right. Anything else from Eric?
He'll move back in this corner and he'll pass to Irenia.
Oh, okay. All right. Irenia will go ahead and take a shot. Here we go. It's in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. That's gonna hit for 3, which is reduced down to 1, and then she will use helpful. Man, between Anna, Irenia, and Reed, like every attack's gonna be at advantage. Incredible. Right. Then she will pass to Tiernan. No, wait. Yeah. She's gonna pass to Tiernan.
All right. Yeah, I don't think I have any prep or anything. I'm just gonna swing at it.
Okay. All right. Let's see. A 13 is going to miss.
All right.
Wait, no.
20.
It's a 20 because you have easy target. I just
Oh,
said
yep,
that
you're
out
right.
loud. Yeah. All right. So that's going to hit for half. All right. It is still going.
All right. I will use my action surge.
Okay.
And we're gonna try again.
Now this would be a regular attack, and an 11 would miss. All right.
Can I? No, we don't do that, do we? Yeah, hit at a cost. Can I succeed at a cost?
Yeah, an
enough.
11 succeeded cost would be a 14. That is its armor class. You lose 2 hit dice. For each hit dice you're unable to lose, you gain a point of exhaustion.
I'm so glad that they let you modify your hit dice in Foundry now. Like, it used to be so annoying when I had to keep track of it with a...
Oh, yeah.
Alright, reroll the damage.
Yes. Alright, coming in at 9. Now you can see that the creature's on its last legs. Alright, anything else from Tiernan?
I can't see the creature at all. Where's it?
It's right in front of you. It's to the north.
It's the blood
Nope.
stain.
Yeah, I see this blood stain, but I don't see it on the actual map.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry, because the creature tried to flee but wasn't able to flee. There.
There we go. I see it now. Last legs. It's amazing.
Okay.
Okay.
You got Eastmark, Darius, and Reed left.
Hey now, I've got a boner action still.
Oh, fair.
Pause.
I will bolster Eastmark and then pass to him.
All right. Eastmark bolstered. He'll have a +1. He will try to hit this creature. Here we go. That is going to hit for 2 points of damage. The creature is still going. In frustration, he will kind of growl and pass to Darius.
Okay. Darius is
Pinch the
just
beast.
gonna hit this thing with a flurry of attacks. So
Okay.
first one. Yep, 24 for 10.
Yeah, so how do you defeat this shadowy creature?
Oh man.
If
this
it's
is-
not somehow with that holy symbol on a chain.
Oh, it is gonna be with a holy symbol on a chain, but it's gonna be so stupid because these are beds, right?
Yeah.
If there's any type of bounce to them, he's gonna jump off of the bed and just Mario uppercut this thing.
Wow. Okay. All right. So you jump backwards onto the lower bunk, and then spring yourself forward, and Mario uppercut it in its shadowy jaw. Its face flashes through over a dozen or so different people's faces before returning to its shadowy form, and then the creature just sort of bursts, sending black oily ink all over you guys and the room.
Ugh. Where's the kid? Looking at
Upstairs.
Yeah. All right. Then I am interaction will open.
Is he
the
covered in like
hatch.
ectoplasm or something?
Yeah, if ectoplasm was just like motor oil, yeah.
Maybe
Oh.
maybe let someone else go first, Darius.
All right. Then he'll just kind of move back.
Reed, you're least covered in motor oil. You should maybe go. I'll be right behind you. Don't worry.
Sure. And he will pull out the locket.
It's
Okay.
over here.
Oh, yeah. That there.
So you pull out the locket, which is currently closed.
I help Reed up onto the bed, unsure if his strength is able to support his own weight while he's
Okay.
climbing.
I can get on the bed, but I doubt I can pull. There's a ladder, right? Or do I need to like have myself up?
No, there was just a panel. Yeah.
All right, can you boost me?
Yeah, I stand up. I give Reed. I put my fingers. I lace my fingers together and give him a nice little stirrup to step into.
Oh,
This is
perfect.
bad.
Alas, since we are still in initiative, you can't help him yet. So Reed
Okay.
Reed
So
pulls out the locket
10,
and
20.
Give me a moment,
Okay.
big guy.
So 20 feet. So right at the bed is my complete movement.
all right.
I pull out the locket. I
This
did
is your
interaction.
goal. This is your goal. There it is.
Oh yeah,
There
but it is open. Oh
They're
no, it's
leaning
closed.
against.
Yeah.
They're leaning
no,
against the wall.
they-
Is that
they
a
clo-
ladder?
They closed it. They
It's
closed it.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, actually, I opened the locket. Do I notice anything different about it?
What you see there in the picture, I believe, is a window that they have boarded up so that more children won't fall out the window.
Oh, I meant next to that with the two
Oh.
boards.
Oh, I see what you mean. No, there's no ladder per se. It says that he got there by climbing on the bunk beds.
Well,
All right.
surely I could do the same thing. a little
Sure, yeah,
kid
go
did
for
next-
it. Go for it. Yeah, give me an athletics.
Wait,
I just realized, looking at this picture, that the hatch should actually be in the hallway, if that's the boarded window, isn't it? Below it?
No, it's specifically like right here. That window in the hallway is has a tarp over it and stuff. This window in this room is boarded up.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
That looks weird.
I'll probably have to wait till next turn because I already used item interaction anyway, so I can't even open the door. So looking
Like
at the locket.
if you're where's Waldoing it and looking for clues, there's a see how there's a bed in the bottom left corner. You see like the bed knob there, the bottom left corner.
I thought that was the railing for the stairs.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Anyways,
Yeah.
I'm the DM, and I say
That's-
it's the bedroom, so fucking deal with it and be quiet. All right,
Sorry.
Reed, please take your turn.
Okay, the last thing, action, item interaction. Okay, so my action is to look at the locket. Does it look any different than now that the creature's, burst? Like, is it glowing? Is there a picture inside? I don't know.
Oh, so you're gonna open the locket, or just looking
Ooh,
at it?
well, that makes me sound. I'm just gonna look at it. I'm not gonna open it because
Okay.
might invite
Then
something.
it looks like a locket.
All right, so nothing changed. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to give it a meaningful look over, it was going to take your action.
Yeah, for 6 seconds he'll look
All right,
at it.
all right. So you can give me an investigation would probably be the best thing to do here.
Okay, I'm totally mediocre at that. So let's
Okay.
see what happens.
All right, the locket seems to be the locket. Nothing seems to have changed from what you can tell.
Okay, I'll just wrap the. Let me just as the pack color. I'll wrap the chain around my hand as I so I don't lose it as I climb up next turn. And bonus action dodge, and that's all I can do. Oh
Okay.
yeah, because my help is an action, so bonus action dodge. And is there anyone to pass to, or are we at the end of the round?
You're at the end of the round. You can pass to anybody you want.
Oh, okay. I'll pass to Tiernan so he can get me up there.
All right.
All right, I will climb the bed, stir up my hands, and say, "All right, big guy, let's give you a boost up there."
Okay.
I will item interaction open the hatch.
All right. Okay. You're gonna give him a boost. So you're doing aid another, or are you gonna actually grapple him and sort of push him up towards the
Feel like-
the hatch?
I feel like grappling and pushing him up is going to be more effective.
Okay. All right. Reed, do you consent?
Yes, I do not resist the grapple.
All right. You grapple him and you push him up into and through the opening as you kind of are half on and half off the bed.
All right, and I will push Reed out like the front, like towards where I know the kid was, and then I have enough movement. I'll hop up and I'll go like behind.
Oh. Okay.
Because I
all
told
right.
Reed I wouldn't leave him alone.
So you two end up on the next floor. All right. So I'll take you up to the attic. All right, and then you're gonna pass to Reed on the 3rd floor.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see what I could do here. Oops, that's not the right floor. Oh man. Cool. Okay, so the echo of Dana is up there. Nothing creepy about that. As you guys arrive, she's just standing there, staring off into space, weapon drawn.
Waiting for idle
I would
animation.
say that at this point you do not see Felix, but you do see that the window at the far end is open.
Ah,
God damn it! He was up here. He must have gone out the window. I will shout down. I think he went out the window to people outside. People below us.
All right. Who do you pass to? You pass to Reed though. So Reed, what do you do?
all right, so I moved the 20 feet up.
Okay.
So I can now see that he's, as far as I can tell, not there unless he's maybe in there. So window open.
He could be hidden in the attic, or he could have gone out the window.
Yeah, I will dash forward another 20 feet. So that's my action. Bonus, continue to dodge just in case.
Okay.
And I will pass to whoever is closest downstairs to the hatch.
All right. Let's go downstairs. Let's see. That would be Darius or Irenia. So we'll pass to Darius. Darius.
Alright, I hear them yell that the kid doesn't seem to be up there. Darius is going to... he's gonna try and head downstairs.
Okay.
Is it possible if he can hop over this banister?
Yeah, if you want to just drop down to the 1st floor.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, give me an acrobatics or athletics check.
Here comes athletics.
There's enough stuff to monkey bar on that I would say that you could do so without taking any fall damage.
Okay, 18.
All All right, so you go down to the first floor.
All right. He's gonna kind of get to the doorway, and one, ask him if everyone's okay, and two, where does the window from the attic lead to? Seems Felix escaped.
That's a lot to take in. And Headmistress Claudia says, it would be out the back. There's a door right there to the backyard.
All right. And then action, he will dash. He's gonna check this door, see if it's backyard. Does
it seems to be a hallway, and there seems to be a door that leads to another room. As you step into the doorway, you see that you're in someone's bedroom.
okay? That is my. You know what? He's gonna bonus action Moxie for stick and move.
Okay.
Well, no, that's gonna leave open. Shit. He's just gonna have to go back here until you find where
Okay.
that door is. That's it for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's. She was kind of pointing to the.
Oh, she was pointing inside the room. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. No worries. It kind of shows some confusion in all the craziness that's going on. All right, who do you pass to?
I will pass to. Who was up
You got
there?
Anna, you've got Eric, you got Eastmark, you got Irenia, you got Felix.
We'll pass to Anna.
Okay. Anna, back on the second floor. What's the play?
She looks at the ectoplasm on the floor,
Mm-hmm.
and since she will be helpful to Eastmark and give him advantage on his next ability check,
Okay.
and then she will pull out her only container item that she has, which is the moldy wineskin that's in her backpack,
Uh-huh.
and begin filling it with the remains of this creature if possible.
Yeah, you could do that. Let's see. So item interaction, take it out, and then action, you're gonna be in gathering it, and then bonus action, you did the thing for Eastmark. All that sounds good to me.
Okay, she'll pass to, I don't even know who's left. Can Irina go?
Yeah, sure, Irina can go.
Pass to Irina.
Okay. Let's see. Irina is going to. All right. Here we go. She's going to move out into the hallway, and she's going to move to here. And let's see. All right. She's going to take a dash action, and she's going to run into the room with the babies, and she's gonna look out the back window, and then I'll do a performance check to see if you guys can hear her. She's not very loud, so wow, in this instance she actually wasn't very loud. All right. You guys kind of hear like her murmured shouts coming from down the hall. Those of you that are on the second floor, those of you on the first floor, you don't even hear her. Okay. She will pass to Eastmark. Eastmark will, let's see. He's gonna run and, let's see. Is he cool and smart like Darius? Would he think to jump over the banister?
I mean, maybe after Jarius just did it.
Alright, but he didn't see it because he was in the room. Alright, he's gonna make just a raw charisma.
Well, Darius narrates everything he's doing.
Oh, that's
so
true.
he
He
was
is
like,
the narrator. He is the narrator.
he was running around. He was like,
Nah,
and then Darius jumped over the banister.
He's a big dork, so he's just gonna go all the way around.
Oh, he's medieval Thor.
All right, there he goes. So that's him. All right, he'll pass to Eric.
Eric will look behind the window next to him.
Okay. There's
How
a house.
far?
There's a building across the street.
Yeah, but how far is we're on the second floor? So
Yeah,
I
it's
assume
it'd be about a 15-foot drop. So
he's looking over to the stairs and back to the window.
mm-hmm.
Oh shit! He'll bash open the window.
Okay.
He'll jump down. through the window.
Alright.
That's more gold I got to give him now.
Yeah, Anna, you watch as instead of unlocking the window or lifting the window up, he just elbows the window open.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
literally not even paying attention.
Oh, okay,
People
fair enough,
would
fair enough,
say.
fair enough. Anna, you hear a and you don't give a shit. Eric, you have busted open the window. Now what? Item interaction special. Okay, and you jump through the shattered glass of the window. All right, give me an acrobatics to try to avoid the glass, the broken glass. This is old timey. This is old timey. Tear out your intestines glass, which was described last week about the kid that jumped out the window. Give me a second acrobatics check to see if you can stick the landing.
Wait, so you want 2, right?
Yeah, one for the glass and one for the fall.
Okay.
Ooh, you perfectly leap through the narrow space you created when you smashed it without getting a single scratch. All right, give me an acrobatics for your
That
landing.
one. You
And you
land
get-
straight
and you
on
get-
your head.
And you get a boon. And you get a boon. Oh wow. Okay. Do you have full inspo?
No, but I'm
All
gonna
right.
use it.
All right. Oh, you're
The
gonna use it on the
second
next one. Okay, fair enough. Immediately cashing it in. Give me a. Oh, it's good that you
Ooh.
did. All right, you tuck and roll, and you land. I'm gonna say no damage on your feet, ready to go. I'll take you to the first floor map. All right, so you would land right about here. All right. So you still have some movement left, right? No. You'd be yeah, you'd have movement. And then if you're gonna dash, I don't know what you want to do.
He'll dash.
Okay.
I use 5 feet to jump through the window, right?
Yeah, I would assume.
Okay, so that's... And that's my movement,
Okay.
and that was my turn. I'll
All
pass
right.
to
All that's left is Felix.
Felix.
All right.
And my frighten goes down by 1, right?
Correct. At this point, Felix is going to have made it off the map, and that would put you guys into a chase. So who is trying to chase down this kid as he is fleeing through the streets of Vallaki?
Reed would try to find a way down and then do it, but he's probably not.
I'm sorry,
the
Reed.
best
Your
person
speed
to
is
chase.
too.
Yeah,
your
he's not
speed
the
is
good
too
guy.
slow to participate in this event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Darius would.
All right,
I
Darius.
have-
Do you have a
I have
30 or higher
of
speed?
30 now.
I
yeah.
have 30.
All right. 30 is the bare minimum to take part in this skill challenge.
I would
Eric-
like to as well.
All right, I will take you to a wider shot of the city.
Eric would partake as well.
Oh yeah, Eric, you actually have you and Irene are the two closest to the kid right now. So I will give you guys both advantage on the first check for this. All right, let me see if I can find some different music here. Oh, there is music for a chase. That's cool. Wow, there's multiple chases. Oh man, we live in a golden age, let me tell you. Alright. The only bad thing in my whole life is that time that Lex tried to tell me where the entrance to the attic was, even though I had already been using it in a different place. Oh man, I don't know if I'll ever emotionally recover from that one, but the rest of life is pretty good.
I break
Alright.
hearts. I'm sorry.
Alright, so let's see. Eric, Irenia, we're gonna start a fresh initiative, and I will put you on a map of Vallaki. Let's see. We'll do an overview map. That seems kind of cool. All right. So you guys are here at the orphanage, and the kid is fleeing. And the people that are in this chase, we've got Felix, the troubled child. We have Darius. Okay, we have Tiernan. right. We have Eric. And I guess Arena's trying to do it. Was there anyone else that was trying to do this challenge? That would have a 30 or higher speed and be in a position to try to chase him down?
Eastmark, right?
Yeah, sure. Alright. Eastmark. He's got speed. Alright. Alright, then let's go ahead and throw everybody into initiative. And go ahead and roll your initiative. Alright, so this is an opposed skill challenge. So, Felix's successes will detract from your successes. Felix's failures will actually boost your successes. He knows the city a bit better than you guys, or the town, and so he is also small and quick. So he is going to, and he has a head start. So in order to close the gap and track him down, you're going to need to finish a round with 6 successes. If the third round ends without 6 successes, he has escaped and you are unable to catch and find him. There are going to be 3 skills that are secret skills that will be useful for this particular mission. Alright. And then the DC is already set. Leading us in initiative, I'll just have Felix go last at the end of every round, is Tiernan.
Wow.
Alright. So Tiernan, what skills are you using to try and catch up to Felix?
Alright, so I'm on the 3rd floor still.
That's intense. Okay.
So I would like to rush to the window and perception check to find the safest way down.
Alright, perception is one of the 3 skills. This will have a lower DC. Ooh, okay. That is a success, but not a success by 10 or more. But that is 1 success. All right. You see that there are some vines growing on the back of the building. And it's more than likely that's what he used to get down. Or you could just heroic landing, hero landing, just jump out 30 feet to the ground. 3d6 damage.
I think I'd rather climb down.
Okay. All right, Darius, what do you do to try and pursue this kid?
Since this is a skill challenge, we can also use limited abilities to auto succeed.
To a certain extent, I'm finding that the auto succeeding using resources, it's very prone to abuse. So it kind of takes things outside of the skill challenge a bit too. If it is a very valuable resource, it could be an auto success. So if it's a non-renewable resource, it could be an auto success. If it is a renewable resource, it would be able to kind of grant you advantage to a related check.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to spend my last moxie point for stick and move to dash.
Okay.
So if I am moving, action dashing, and bonus action dashing, I have 90 feet of movement. Would that give me advantage for a athletics check?
Yes, that would give you an advantage to an athletics check. All right, so athletics is one of the skills.
All right.
Ooh. Because of the lower DC, a 14 is a success.
Okay. Whew, that was pretty bad for him.
All right. Yeah. So you realize as you're moving quick. Running fast in a chase doesn't matter if you don't know exactly which way to go. So you run to an alleyway, you run to another alleyway, you run to a pile of trash and look behind it, but you have all this speed and you don't exactly know where you need to go with it. Okay. Play passes to Eric. Eric, you have advantage on whatever you try to do because you were in hot pursuit when this started.
He'll use investigation to look on the onlookers, like the people in the crowd, to see if they notice anything.
It is very late at night in a spooky place, so there are not a lot of people out and about. But investigation can still be used to see if you notice any sort of clues of someone's passage, things like that.
Okay.
It is not one of the 3 skills, though.
All right.
Ooh. Yeah, that is going to be a fail.
Can I? Oh, never mind.
So what your fails are going to do in this challenge is they're just going to take away from your successes. So you were back down to 1 success. You need 6 successes by the end of round 3 to catch this kid.
All right. That's it
All right,
for
so
me.
play passes to Irenia. Any suggestions for what Irenia could do? She's trained in not much. Acrobatics, history, medicine, performance. Expertise in medicine and performance.
By the way, Crash, does my
Uh-huh.
frighten go down now?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you would. At this point, you could probably get rid of frightened. Okay, so I guess we will just have her athletics, because she's just gonna try to run after the kid. No, wait, she's still on the 2nd floor of the house. She was going to try and jump out the window. So, yeah, she's gonna do an athletics. She's gonna open the window, and she's gonna try to leap down to the ground. Actually, that'll be acrobatics to leap down to the ground. Alright, so she makes the landing. Jumping down from the 2nd floor, similar to what you did. And then she's going to join you, Eric, in the pursuit. So she's going to catch up to you, and the 2 of you are kind of looking for the kid together. That is going to be a success. Acrobatics was actually the 3rd secret skill. So a 14 would succeed because of the lower DC. So you're back up to 2 successes. Alright, Eastmark is up. Oh shit, my bad. Eastmark is up. Eastmark is going to... I guess he's just Eastmark. He's gonna... Wait, he's a world-class investigator. Yeah.
Oh no.
He's gonna investigate. And he says, I don't think there's any chance of finding the boy. I'm sorry. That is going to be a failure. So you're down to 1 success again. Oof. All right. Felix is up. Felix is going to. Let's see. Felix is going to try and hide. That seems like a good idea. Or be stealthy about his escape. And he's going to use good for something. To get a +3 to this check. All right. Here we go. Okay. Let's see. That is going to be a success. So you guys are back down to square 1 going into the next round. All right, 6 successes in 2 rounds. Let's see it. Round 2. Tiernan, start things off.
I'd like to succeed.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
Oh no, just in general.
All right. Remember, if you succeed by 10 or more, or if you get a natural 20, it's 2 successes. And if you feel that someone might be a liability to this mission, you could always tell them to head back. If anybody might be ruining this investigation, costing you successes.
Eastmark, go see if he circled back.
He nods. All right, and he's gonna head back to the orphanage. Okay. Though that is less chances of getting the successes you need. So, do you want him to stick around?
No.
No. Okay. Fine. All right. What do you do, Tiernan?
I would like to use my deception check to consider the kid an ally, and then use the catch-up mechanic to just magically be next to him.
Okay.
No, I will.
This, but...
I mean, is there any what is?
Well, the 3 that have the lowest one, even with the diminishing returns, are athletics, perception, and acrobatics.
After I climb down, since I'm taking the same route he did, I want to look and see what way it looks like he went, and see if there's any possible shortcut instead.
Okay, so you're doing perception again?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that is a success. Okay, you see footprints in the muddy yard leading to the garden wall, and you head in that direction. Peering over the wall, you see Darius running frantically from place to place, and you see Irenia and Eric posing back to back for like a promo photo for their new detective series coming out on the WB. All right.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
We're
supposed to be
looking for
teaching
him.
this kid.
Yes,
You're
we have to figure.
posing.
You have to know where you're going before you could go there, Tiernan. Darius, you're up.
All right, well, this way.
Damn. Okay, so I'm wondering how much this will play into it because I've been trying to work on street smarts. It's the last part of it.
Rousing shadow maxing.
I've only
you were born and raised there. If you were born and raised there,
Well,
you cannot be
if.
lost.
Yeah, as if.
Oh, as if you were. Okay, you know
Yeah.
all public locations in a city.
Now the
you
problem is that
Did you carouse here though?
I've only done one night of carousing, so I still need 3 more. So I'm
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to see how much of the city I have been able to understand with that. I'm still gonna do an athletics checks at advantage, but I'm just wondering if any of that will factor in.
Yeah, it's pretty specific that you need to be there for carouse the settlement for 8 hours or more. It just says 8 hours or more.
Yeah,
Where do you
but
see
like
3 days?
well, because light activity is like 2 hours out of your 8 hours of thing, so like,
I gotcha.
breaking up into the 4. So yeah.
Do you consider that you caroused without rolling on the carousal table? Because
Well, we
I'll tell
did-
you what, buddy. Well, you caroused when you got to
The first night at the inn, but I
You
did
did
do
carouse the first night at the inn.
Yeah, I didn't
But you
carouse,
didn't do a roll.
but yeah, I did the insight check on the tavern.
All right. So here's the compromise. If you want it to go faster in the future, when you get to a new
Do actual
town,
carousal.
if you do an actual roll on the carousal table, we'll say that it's eight hours of carousing.
I was
Okay, but
yeah.
for now you don't know enough about the streets yet to
Okay,
feel comfortable.
that's
all
fair.
right. So take
Burning
your,
DM
check.
inspiration. Athletics.
Oof. Okay. 17 is good. That is another success. Okay. Play passes to Eric. Eric, mathematically, as long as everyone continues passing these checks, you should do it by the end of the 3rd round. No pressure.
The only thing he can do is use his brains for this, so he'll try another investigation check.
Okay.
And he'll use attention to detail to get advantage on this.
All right, that is a 3rd success for you guys.
He'll point out to Tien and Irina what he found out, and hopefully it'll help them.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. All right. Play passes to Irina. She is going to. Dang. All right. Yeah. This is the kind of stuff players bullshit to me all the time. She's gonna say to the DM, "Well, what if I cheer on everyone else and I tell everyone else to do a great job? That's kind of like helping." And so she is going to try and do a performance, and then I'm going to agree to that, and then, like players do, she's going to say, "But I am also very helpful, so I feel like this should give advantage to this change."
That's actually such an Irene thing to do.
Sounds like something Reed would say too.
It's something Will would say regardless of what character he's playing.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to give it a 50-50. No, you do not get advantage, Irenia. All right, here we go. She's going to try a performance. All right. So she cheers the 3 of you on and says, "Don't worry, this little shit's not going to escape from us." And that is a 4th success. All right, going into the end of the rounds, diminishing returns. I don't know if he's going to try to be sneaky again. Instead, he is going to try and use acrobatics to duck, dodge, deceive. No, wait. Duck, dodge, dash.
Dive.
There we go. Yeah, all the D's. And here we go. He's going to use good for something to add a +3 to this. Whoo! All right, a 20 is not by 10 or more, but it is another success. So you guys drop back down to 3 successes going into the final round. Let's see. I rolled for a complication last time, and there was nothing. This time I rolled for it, and there is a crowd of drunks returning home late from the tavern. This is going to complicate things. Let's see. Everybody needs to make a strength or athletics or dexterity acrobatics, or I would accept a charisma intimidation to make their way through the crowd unimpeded. If you do not succeed, you will have disadvantage imposed on your check this round. Alright. And it's only a DC 10 for this particular event. Alright, so the kid will go. Ooh, alright, so Felix is getting slowed down by this this crowd of people. The rest of you... Maybe. Alright, wow.
Yay.
Too bad that wasn't a check to do the fucking thing. Alright, yeah, you guys are not slowed down, but he is, so he's going to be at disadvantage this round. Alright, going into round 2.
This Irenia, since she got a natural 20, is she at advantage this round?
Ooh, you know what? I will accept your counter argument. Alright, Tiernan, you're up.
Alright. Seeing how well just bowling through people did when I ran into those other people, I'm just gonna try to strumph my way through this one.
Okay.
So,
Athletics has already been used twice, but it still had the diminished DC, so go for it. Ooh, 17 is enough. All right, that puts you at 4 successes. Only 2 more needed, and then you have to keep them through Felix's turn. Okay, so you just like rush through, kind of, shouldering and pushing people out of the way. You catch sight of the kid. You're closer than ever. Play passes to Darius. So athletics has been used 3 times, which means that the DC is now higher than the DC of another skill that might not have been used yet.
Yeah. Do I want to try this? Sure. I'm gonna spend my last DM inspiration.
Okay.
To make a stealth check to try and sneak up on this kid.
Okay. Yeah, you could do that. And with advantage, that is a success, putting you up to 5 successes.
Okay.
All right. Play passes to Eric.
Now hear me out.
Okay. I know it's going to be good. All right.
Now use religion.
What would the reason for using religion be?
Because from what Eric has gathered on seeing the kid and having recently fought whatever that ghost thing was, this could be a possible possession issue. And as we know in ghost movies, they don't like holy sites. That will help narrow down where the kid is going.
I'm a big fan of BSing these challenges, but I'm gonna put a hard no on that one. I don't think that it's gonna be helpful for this. Yep.
All right.
All right. What else you got? Keep in mind that investigation has been used 3 times now. 1 by Eastmark and twice by you.
Survival?
Survival has not been used yet. Is this for tracking, I'm assuming?
Yes.
All right.
He'll use his last DM inspiration for this.
Okay. Ooh, that is not enough.
Is it within CC at a toss range?
Since you asked, you succeed, but you gain a level of exhaustion. But you have well rested, I believe, so you should be okay.
Yep.
All right, that puts you at 6 successes. Irenia has to go. She has advantage to whatever she's trying to do. All right. All right, channel Will's energy. What would Will do with this very limited character? Okay. What if I used my medicine skill to make sure that I'm breathing in a very healthy way, to make sure that I don't get too tired as I'm going through, and I'm keeping an eye on my allies to make sure that they are not spraining anything or overexerting themselves. Yes.
So she's yelling out to breathe rhythmically.
Alright, so she's gonna try that disadvantage because of the nat 20 from before. That is a success because of the advantage. So that puts you at 7. There's no way that the kid will be able to shake you. So with that, you guys catch the boy in the streets. He is a boy. Him have 6 strength. So you're able to collar him rather easily. Might I ask who tries to grab and restrain the boy?
Probably either me or Darius.
Yeah.
I know. I'm asking to the bold goes the spoils. Who grabs him? Who grabs him first?
Who
Darius.
grabs the creepy possessed kid?
Darius will grab him by the scruff of his collar.
Okay. As you go to grab him, he's gonna try to stab you with the kitchen knife. And the blade digs deep into your side for 5 points of damage, and he twists the blade.
Okay. Well, I still have 4 temp HP.
All right, and with that, we will end the chase. He is a small boy. You were able to kind of, knock the knife out of his hand. The people in the drunken crowd kind of scurry away into the dark, and you guys are on the streets with this kid. Where do you take him?
Back to the orphanage.
Okay. All right. So
By this time, could Reed have made it downstairs?
Oh my God.
yeah. So Reed, you are you're just now kind of heading towards the back fence, or
Now, we're gonna need that strength check to see you lower yourself.
yeah.
from
So-
the pack.
so
I
you
jump
say-
I fall on a bed. All right, I think I'll be all right.
So Reed, you stare at the garden wall. It looks insurmountably high. You see
Yeah.
Eastmark easily lift himself up and over the wall, and he lands next to you and he says, "It's no good. The kid is gone forever. It's best that we just stay here in case he returns."
Oh, spend alone time with Ismark? Darn.
He says it's a real pity what happened, but look at how competent everyone has become as fighters. It's incredible the work that we did upstairs. Everyone contributing, everyone helping. It's wonderful.
Alone time with Claudia, Theodora, Milvage, Anna, the kids.
They're inside. They're inside.
So as you guys return, and everyone sort of gathers in the downstairs, you have the kid, and I guess you kind of are restraining him, like you're doing like a carry restraint situation.
Yeah,
or do you actually tie the kid up?
Darius is just gonna have him under his arm like a sack of flour.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna walk behind to keep an eye on him.
All right.
As they all come in, I guess Reed would, approach the kid and hold the neck or the locket out prominently and see if the kid reacts at all.
His eyes stare at the locket, and then he stares at you, and he says, "That is yours now." It is your burden to carry.
Not the first time I've been cursed, kid. Which
And
is
he
sad,
just
but probably factually
smiles
true.
at you in like a creepy sort of manic way. And all of the kids, I mean, do you have them usher the kids away, or do you bring Felix in view of all the children?
You know,
No,
I suppose
Darius would have been in the hallway with the kid.
Okay. And then you tell
And
the
ask
okay.
for
So
the
this scene will take
adults.
place in the hallway. That makes okay. That's a little bit better for the other children.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. Okay, so the matron is out there. You guys are out there. If your mini is not there, feel free to drop your mini onto the scene or move your mini into the scene. So you're in the hallway, and the kid is restrained by Darius. And yeah, she's just shaking her head, and she says, I knew you were a troubled boy, but did you really do these terrible things, Felix? And he just stares off into space, trying his best to sort of disconnect from the situation.
Can Reed open up the locket facing like toward Felix and threaten to break it in half?
Yeah, you can. Wait, so you're gonna hold the locket?
Kid's gonna get like fucking eaten by this locket or something.
So walk me through what you're doing with the locket. It's very important. I need to know every minute detail.
I hold the locket by with both hands, and I open it like a book, but with the pages facing Felix. Like, give me a charisma saving throw. I would like to use a DM inspiration on that.
Okay. Make it blind before you roll.
Okay.
That's the ninja.
Got it. Thank you, ninja.
I don't want you to have to re-roll a 20 again.
Okay.
Hopefully that roll with advantage.
Sure. I did.
Oh, perfect. And I will remove one of my inspos.
Okay. I will send this to my lore keeper. Okay. So you show it to him. He stares at it and he says, "It's empty, isn't it?"
You tell me what was in it.
You tell me what was in it.
Oh, this kid. I look at everybody as like, do we take him to the church, or should I just destroy this thing? Or try to destroy this thing?
She says, the church, do you think that they'll be able to help him? Is he possessed? Is he still dangerous? Did he do this by choice? Was he forced to do it? What of the other 3 children, Felix? Where are the other 3 children? Where did they go? Nah, he just refuses to speak.
Headmistress, this locket has some sort of aura or residue about it, some influence upon Felix, we think. We don't know for sure if he acted willingly, but perhaps the work of the Morning Lord can do something about this.
Hey, Tiernan.
Yes?
Those eye drop things where you saw the scratches and whatnot, do you see anything on this kid?
Good question.
Okay, so what are you looking for on the kid?
Detect magic, basically.
Oh, okay. Let's see. The kid does not seem to be magical, nor is he carrying anything magical.
I'm assuming the locket is.
The locket is magical.
Yeah,
yep.
we looked at it last.
What color of magic is it, Crash?
Ooh, that's a great question. I don't have the schools of magic colors memorized. Would you? Do you have training in Arcana?
No, I'll just see the color. I won't know what the color means.
So it wouldn't be meaningful to you. It would be yellow.
It's just that locket though. It's got a It's got like a yellow glow to it. What about the carvings? What color would they have been? I feel like we said blue, but I don't know if that's actually true. That might have just been what I pictured.
The carvings were red actually. Under detect magic, they would have been red.
Yeah, the locket it glows like a yellow color. The carvings.
I think I described them as glowing
red.
blue because I was just describing magic as glowing. But if
Right,
you want the
right.
actual, we gotta respect the lore. We gotta respect the lore. So it would have been red on the beds. It would have been yellow on the locket.
Reed says, you know what? F this. It literally says F, doesn't say the cuss word. Because Felix is still a kid. And just tries to snap the locket. With his 4 strength, I assume he can break a hinge on a locket. But tries to snap the locket in half.
I'm going to guess that you're wrong.
Yeah, you might be wrong.
What I think.
Okay. I have messaged you.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm rolling dice because I got stabbed, so seeing how much damage I took because I'm bleeding also.
Okay, Reed, you try to snap it along the hinge, you try to bend it, you try to break it. There's nothing.
Ismark, would you mind? And I mimic snapping it in half. Or, and then I say, never mind. Probably not going to work. And I just pocket it.
Ismark says, all right. I think this boy, we do not have proof that he is the one that killed that child. Everything here is circumstantial. You assume he is because he was mixed up with some apparition, but we don't really know what happens. Unless this boy is going to speak, what punishment can we really have for him?
Innocent people don't run.
Scared people run? I am not trying to say that he is innocent, but I am trying to caution you that you are operating outside the laws of this town.
I don't think turning him in is going to be the best plan, because if we can't get him to talk, what will they do to get him to talk? I don't think I'm comfortable with that either.
Same.
I think maybe taking him and the locket to a priest, that might be a good idea. I don't know what actual power such things hold, but...
The locket is probably, it's just like Ismark said, it's probably circumstantial. I mean, it's an empty locket.
I didn't mention anything about the locket. I mentioned the boy.
It's magic. The locket is magical.
Okay, I mean...
I can see the magic on it, Reed.
I believe you. I mean, I'm just saying maybe the magic is just to, never rust.
I don't know. The color must mean something. There were 2 different colors. Maybe
Irina pipes in and says, "But he stabbed Darius. That's a crime."
That's true too.
Yeah, so let's just hand him over to the guards and say, "This kid stabbed this guy."
What do you think they will do to him, Irina, if we hand a kid over to the guards saying that he stabbed someone?
If you paid attention to the rules that were explained to us when we came to town, he will have to go to the stocks, and they will be punished. You think for
stabbing someone, all he'll do is get sent to the stocks?
Well, he didn't kill anybody. Yeah, they didn't say you get executed for stabbing.
I still think it'll be worse than just the stocks.
So you would not like to press charges at this time,
No.
Mr. King? Okay.
We want to wait and see if it was actually the kid.
Look, it's late at night. We dealt with whatever's going on here. Tomorrow we have to go to the winery, leave him with the church, leave him with the stocks. Make a choice now.
Okay.
I
Man,
s-
bold, spicy. All right, I'm gonna throw it up here. What do we do with Felix? Ask church to keep him.
What does the headmistress think?
Her stance, she could go either way between the church and the town guard. She doesn't want to risk the other children with him being here, and if you're convinced that he was the cause of everything bad, she doesn't want that to happen. Irenia thinks you should take him with you. Then you can keep a close eye on him. First hand eye. Eastmark thinks you should hand him over to the guards. Alexei thinks that it doesn't matter one way or the other. The child has been through a terrible trauma that will mark him for the rest of his life.
We could always take him to the Vistani.
Izzy says church. Mackenzie is on the fence, I think, between town guard and church. And you know what, Mackenzie's actually thinking maybe we should take him with us.
Interesting.
All right, so we got one more vote. No more votes. Everybody's voted. It looks like you guys are taking him to the church. Okay.
Oh, I just swapped my vote.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, we got a two-way tie for guards or
And
for
so those
church.
cancel each other out then. So we go with
Oh,
that.
nice. Well, if you allow the NPCs to have equal voting rights, that might change things. But for now, the main five get to make the rules. So I guess we'll just do a rollies to see if you hand them over to the guards or you hand them over to the church. Unless both those factions are like, if I can't win, I would rather the third faction wins.
It's dangerous outside of town. If we bring him with us and get into some shit, who's gonna be able to protect him?
So who's rolling?
Oh, Alexi says, well, if your concerns are that the boy shouldn't be here anymore, you could always give him to the Vistani. We often will take in wayward children.
In a
What do
sarcastic
you-
says that goes against the laws of the town.
What do your people know about?
He shrugs. He
About
says,
magic
"I don't.
like that.
I am Vistana. I don't care about the laws of this town."
I think maybe this is a good. I think maybe that's a good third option. I'm afraid that if we give him to the church, they're just going to. I'm not sure how witch hunty churches here get, but I don't think that leaving a kid that may or may not be possessed in the custody of a medieval style church is going to bode well for the kid. I was hoping to bring him with us until we were able to figure out more about what's happening with him, but I think maybe at least the Vistani, they seem to know about magic.
I'd be fine with that.
Darius, as you're holding the boy, you do feel tears from his eyes kind of falling onto your hands, and you feel his body is shaking from tears.
Darius will kind of kneel down and look at him.
And he says, I'm sorry about what happened. I didn't mean to do those things.
What
I can
things?
feel it. It is not with me anymore. It has left. I am Felix. I am myself again, and I am so sorry. And he just begins to sob uncontrollably, gasping for air.
I mean, I'm not good at this, but I'll roll an insight check.
Yeah.
See if these are
Anyone
crocodile
watching this
tears or
scene
not.
could do a check. Okay, Reed. Nah.
Fair enough.
Who knows? He's probably faking it.
Fucking kids.
Yeah.
Tiernan, Eric, and Darius, you guys are almost uncomfortable by the sorrow that is playing out in this kid's face. It is almost like everything was buried so deep, and now the dam has kind of burst, and it's all just gushing out. He is making hiccuping sobs as he clings to Darius.
Hey.
Oh.
I think this kid is. I think he's being sincere.
Darius is just gonna give the kid a hug.
Okay.
Be like, it's gonna be alright.
The kid clings to you, and he says, he whispers in your ear, I killed them, and I would have killed more. I just kept killing. It was hungry, and I kept feeding it.
If it ain't here anymore, then you're okay.
I'm not okay. When they find out, they will never let me back in the orphanage. And when people find out, I will never get adopted. I will never have family.
Tiernan looks over at
safe in the
the
town.
Tiernan looks over at the poll to see if Darius's vote changes.
I don't know if I can change mine. Oh, I can if I go back to toggle. Yeah, it would change.
Yes, I chose.
Only because the option was brought, or you'll see it in character. I was originally saying the church, maybe they can do something if the kid was still possessed or something, but if he's not, but he doesn't feel safe at the orphanage. I mean, there's other kids at the Vistani camp. He can be there, and he'll look towards the headmistress. Maybe they'll take him in.
I think either with us or with the Vistani. I think those are going to be our best two
I think
options.
it's going to be too dangerous with us.
Alexi says, my people know their way around fiends and other supernatural horrors. They would be able to keep an eye on the boy. Perhaps teach him to avoid such dangers in the future. But whatever was happening, I think it was related to the locket. And then Felix nods his head vigorously and says, yes, it all started with the locket. And it never got better. It only got worse.
Where did you get it? Where did you get the locket?
I was traveling with my family, and we stopped at the roadside camp. There was... I was just looking around while we were setting up camp, and I found it in the mud. When I opened it, there was nothing inside, but I knew that it was precious, and I must keep it safe. But that night, I took my father's knife and I cut his throat. And I cut my mother's throat. And then and he just throws up all over the floor and Darius.
Just give her hugging a sobbing kid.
Eric will turn to Reed. Perhaps you should let go of the locket and give it to a Let's See.
What? The creature's destroyed. The locket's empty. Like,
It doesn't matter. Just let go of it. Give it to a Let's See. We don't know what else it can do.
I don't know if there's anyone that we should give it to. I think maybe the
I mean,
the
I already
lake.
have it.
Claudia Belasco says, well, to finish the boy's story, as best I know, the two famous hunters, Slaldar and Yevgeny, found Felix, bloody and confused on the road. They brought him here to me. I asked what happened, and he said that his parents had died, but he wouldn't speak of it. I did not know that he had done the deed himself.
I don't think anyone blames you for not knowing or for not assuming a small child was the reason that his parents were killed. I think. Have you ever heard of anything like this, where some sort of magical artifact causes homicidal tendencies?
He says,
Are you asking Claudia?
Claudia and or the group in general.
Okay. Alright. Irenia's gonna try and make a history check, Barovian style. Anna, you could make a history Barovia. You others could make history meta to see if you've heard of any movies or such. Okay. Eric. Wow. Okay. Eric, this is for sure a possession situation. A demonic possession. And more than likely, the demon's reliquary is the locket.
I want to turn to Reed one more time. Seriously, let go of the locket now, please.
What? It's fine. Someone has to hold on to it. I got it.
I rather
Look,
let
I'm
the
fine.
guy whose family knows a thing or two about this hold on to it.
You want to? You know what Ismark and Irina said about the Vistani? Sorry, Alexi. Really? You wouldn't trust me?
We need to get rid of it. I don't think any of us need to be holding on to it, or someone else. I think we need to get rid of it.
I mean, it has no effect on me, and I'm protecting other people from it.
Reed, the effect it has on you is you don't want to let it go.
Oh, that's ridiculous. It's just a locket.
Okay, let me see it. Let me see it for a moment.
Ismark says, if the concern is anyone having it, why don't we just throw it in the lake? We know the lake is deep.
Perfect.
Okay,
I want to be sure someone...
Or we just give it to the church. Can't they, like, break objects of curse or some shit?
Well, you could ask.
I think that's worth checking on. I think we take the kid to the Vistani, and I think we take this locket, and we ask around a little bit.
All right, we can ask.
And if we don't come up with any good solutions, we're throwing it in the lake.
It's just going to get fished up and start the process all
Possibly
over.
eventually, but that's not going to be nearly as instant as just giving it to someone.
Yo, if someone wants to dive into the deep black lagoon of that fucking lake, have fun with that, because I ain't going back there.
All right, I'm just saying it, All right.
All right, fine. He's settled. Madam, we have busted your ghost, as you said. No reward is needed. I'm sorry that you suffered so greatly, and that it was such a tragic outcome. We will keep an eye out for the missing children. And any such children we find, we will try to send back here to you, that you might take care of them. And Anna, I don't know how you feel about it, but Ismark just kind of like mansplained / steamrolled all over everybody.
He walks up to him and just slaps him and then leaves.
Wow. All right.
I don't know where that came from, Ismark.
He says, we part ways, in the morning. You'll need to keep an eye on her.
Wait, you're leaving?
Well, yes. I don't want to talk about this. And he starts to storm out of the orphanage as well. And Irina says, "What does he mean he's leaving?"
I was about to ask you.
So
All
he's
right,
marked following Anna?
Oh no.
Okay.
He just went outside. He's not like running away from the party, but he doesn't want to air his business in front of this entire orphanage.
Reed follows him out.
Okay. Does anybody stay to do final words of advice, wisdom, parting to the headmistress and the children, or what's the play here?
We'll turn to the headmistress and say, maybe next time, if people start going missing, we should do something about it sooner rather than.
Theodora went to seek aid from the burgomaster several times.
And he ignored it because they're orphans.
Yes, no one cares about these children.
Look, if anything bad happens,
His
try
wife.
to contact us or leave word at the inn maybe, and next time we're in town, we'll stop by and check up.
How about this? The door is always open to you and your friends. Whenever you're in town, please come by. We'll make you a wonderful meal. Without any drugs!
That sounds nice.
Okay. I'll take you guys over to...
Make sure your two helpers don't wear each other out too much.
As we're leaving, Eric will quickly turn to her. Look, if any old lady comes to adopt kids, deny them. Just saying.
Any old woman?
We can describe the particular old woman.
Oh.
Yeah.
She sounds very sweet, but also a little spooky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one.
Did you mention she's the drug dealer?
Yep.
Well, it's generally not a good practice to have very old people adopt children. They already have enough things to worry about themselves, but I'll keep that in mind.
Also, don't let them buy any baked goods from her.
Don't. Yeah. You gotta specify that, because I think there's a bakery here.
There is? Shit.
Yeah. There's a bakery in town. Right.
Darius is gonna look at the headmistress and be like, I think the burgomaster's wife had told us about the issues that were happening here. If you see her, because we're gonna be gone for a couple days, tell her that we took care of the problems.
Okay. She says, I will. I'll send Theodora over in the morning.
And I'll just give her a nod and follow everyone out.
Okay.
Was Reed able to catch up with the Ismark?
Yeah, you can catch up with him. Here, I'll take us over to the landing page. Okay. By now, after the chasing and everything else, it's like 10:30 at night. Okay. You go to stop him, and he says, "What is it that you want?"
Why did you rush off? And why are you leaving tomorrow?
You cannot tell Irene what I am about to tell you.
You have my word.
I had a terrible dream last night. I dreamed that my father had been killed.
I'm sorry.
I need to know what happened. I need to know. I need to see him. And he's apparently really upset.
Yeah, I put that hand on his shoulder and say, "Of course, I understand. Family is very important, and I know how important that is to you. But know that once you have taken care of your family and whatever is happening in your village, we need you. We need you here."
Well, I feel terrible because I said I would go with you to check the winery to try and figure out why the shortage is happening, to try to curry some favor with the burgomaster, but it was so real. It was so haunting.
I feel like maybe in this place dreams hold more meaning than they often do from where I'm from.
Do you think I am a fool? Should I stay, or
No.
should I go, Reed?
You're definitely not a fool. In fact, you are an example of what it means to be a true leader, and your sense of duty and devotion to your family and your people. It comes through, and it means a lot to me, as I'm sure it does to everybody. I worry about you traveling alone, of course. I mean, I know you know how to keep yourself safe, but there are things in this place that I've never seen before, and I find myself caring a lot about you, Usmark.
As you say that, he's leaning close to you. You could feel his beard kind of pressing and rubbing against your cheek. His lips part, and then you hear from behind you, "What the fuck do you mean you're leaving? Where are you going? You can't go anywhere. We have stuff we're doing." And she just inserts herself between the two of you, and she says, "Are you whispering? You telling secrets in here? Huh? Was this your plan all along? You taking Reed with you? Is this some kind of..."
From the door
Ever.
is Tiernan. Best wingwoman ever.
Yeah.
Now you listen to me right now. If you think you're going to back out of this, you're wrong. Huh? Where do you think you're going? You tell me right now.
I give Usmark the biggest "I am so sorry" look. Irina,
His face looks uncomfortable, like he's trying to hold in a wet fart. And he says, "It's nothing. I am not leaving, Irina. I'm sorry. I just..."
The orphanage. He was leaving the orphanage.
Yes, I misspoke in there. Thank you, Tiernan. Let's take this to the church. That's where we're going. Yes. Of course, I would not leave you, Irina. And he puts her in like a headlock, and he starts giving her like a noogie, and she giggles, and they walk off. He looks back at you, Reed, longing and sadness in his eyes.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah,
On who? A lot of shit just happened. You insight the whole scene?
No,
All right,
no,
yeah.
Ismark.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, give me
When
an
he says
insight
he's
check.
not leaving.
It's hard to say. Oh God, Tiernan. Unless you have advantage, it's hard to say. Darius, he is more afraid of worrying his sister with what he was discussing quietly with Reed. That he's more concerned with upsetting his sister than anything else, and so he's planning to stay.
He gets him. He'll probably talk to him about it later. But he's not going to say anything now.
Okay. And so you guys are gonna roll up on the church late at night? Is that the intention?
If it seems like it's open, then yeah. But if it's not, then probably.
I mean, it's one of those like always open because in case you need sanctuary or whatever. But they might be asleep or whatever.
I think this warrants waking them up.
Yeah, there's probably services in the morning. Why don't we just come back then?
I think we should take care of this now. We're leaving in the morning.
All
right. So you guys head into the church. Let's see. Oh, let's see. I should probably show you the church from the outside. Here you go. Look at that fine church. Got a little graveyard.
much too small to service the community. You got the church bell, little bell tower, ding ding, goes off.
All right.
Right now.
So then you,
Yeah. So then you guys head inside the church. All right. Let's see. I'll throw a. You guys can see the scene, right?
Yep.
Okay. Let me go grab everybody.
I love iron spiral staircases, just like me in real life.
They're kind of dangerous.
Oh yeah, no, they are
Yeah.
terrifying. There's one
Yeah.
at the high school to get up to like the press box
Oof.
for the basketball arena, and yeah, like it's fucking terrifying, but I still love it.
All right, you are in the giant church. There we go. All right. So as you enter the church, Eastmark is quiet, and he and Irene are there. Does anybody call out? Also, Anna, I don't think would be there because Anna has stormed off.
Maybe
Or
not that
just walked
second
away.
Vistani woman.
Yeah. All right. So you guys arrive. No one seems to be here. You see a statue of the Morning Lord. It is somewhat similar to the statues that you saw in the previous church and in the manor, the Durst Manor. But this one seems a lot more subdued and a lot less like Greek Apollo and more like monk who is penitent and in service essentially. All right, there's a
Felix would be here.
Yes, Felix is with you as well.
Okay. There are stairs that lead down, like stone steps that lead down below, and then there is the iron staircase that leads upstairs.
Ismark, Irene, we don't really know much about buildings in this area. Do you know where in a church like this the clergy would normally stay?
I would say probably not in the bell tower.
All right, down it is, I guess.
Maybe we should just shout down.
Is someone here?
Okay. As you shout down, you hear nothing at first, and then you hear a man's voice from down below, and it says, yes, I am here. A moment, please. It is late. All right, and coming up the stone steps, you see an old, well, he's not really old. You see a man, maybe in his mid-40s. He has bushy eyebrows and a little soul patch.
He's bald like Professor Xavier, and he is wearing robes very similar to the ones worn by the Morning Lord statue. He has a straight back and seems to have a relatively fit physique, and he says, the hour is late. What can I do for you? My name is Father Lucian.
We've encountered a object that we think might be evil in nature. We wanted to know if there was anything that you knew of that we would be able to do about it.
This realm is filled with such cursed objects. Are you able to handle it? Can you show it to me? Perhaps over here by the altar.
Handling it appears to be a
you
bad
guys
idea.
That in this very dangerous land, this guy he doesn't have his doors locked to the church. He doesn't know you, and he's like, come show me this terrible thing by the altar. And some would say, that's what faith looks like.
I just think he's
Irenia
a ballsy
whispers.
boy.
Irenia whispers to Eastmark and says, well, this is like a big upgrade from Father Donovich, rest in peace. Okay.
Here's hoping.
Okay, so they begin to head towards the front of the church. Do you guys join them?
Yep.
All right.
He says, "All right, show me
I
this."
drag Reed with me.
Oh, okay. Reed, he kind of grabs your arm and starts to lead you towards the
Yeah.
front of the church. Okay. Oh, wow. Darius gets behind you, too. Damn.
I look a little put out, but I go.
Okay.
Really? All this? Really?
Oh, what?
Alexei looks amused, but also uncomfortable, and he kind of stays back by the front door. He's still inside the church, but doesn't feel he needs to, poke around too much.
He doesn't want to burn too much.
All right. So Father Lucian says, "All right, here, place it upon this plate, that we might look at it without touching it. Such objects, once they seize control of you, it's normally through skin, or a ritual known as attunement. Are you familiar with such things?"
With skin?
Irenia says, "I know what attunement is. That's when you dedicate a small part of yourself to a magic item to unlock its full potential." And he says, "Ah, just so. You must be a very powerful adventurer." She says, "Of course I am." And then he looks to the rest of you and says, "None of you have tried to attune to this item, have you?"
No, but someone did touch it. And then I just look at Reed, and then I look at the plate, and then I look at Reed, and then I look at the plate.
Oh, yeah, of course. And Reed goes and reaches to his pocket, and then looks confused, and then does the pats his pocket down, pats his chest, guys, it's not here.
It's not here, but
Reed.
No, I'm serious. I can't find it. And he looks all over, searching himself, and he's like, it's not here.
Do we
Don't
need to
make
do a
this-
cavity search?
Don't make this like high school and make you jump.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah,
I'm
don't make
serious.
this weird. Just
It's not. Look, and he turns out his pockets and shows what he has, the mirror, the makeup kit. Opens it up, flips through the book. Shows the coffer with the map inside.
You hear Irenia say, "Hey, Ismark, it looks like they have to strip search Reed. Maybe I'm gonna help out." Ismark blushes and looks away. He gives you a thumbs up, as if to say, "Best wingman."
Does Eric see Felix?
Yeah, Felix is huddling by Mackenzie and Izzy.
But maybe the locket doesn't want to be
And
here.
Alexei,
Maybe
his three moms. There we go.
yeah, maybe it magicked itself away. Tiernan said it was magic. Maybe it doesn't like to be in holy places. I don't have it.
Okay.
Priest, do you
Doesn't-
know what different colors of magic mean?
Did you ask the priest that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Yes. He says, "I know a bit."
What does red mean and yellow?
Yellow is conjuration. It is a magic that is used to either summon or bind creatures or things. And red is evocation. Magic that calls forth a desired effect or power.
The locket was glowing yellow when I looked at it.
Then likely it was used to bind some sort of spirit, perhaps. Whatever spirit was inside might be what was causing
seems
you
likely.
such issues.
Yeah, that seems very likely.
Tiernan, Mackenzie, Alexei, and that's it. You get the sense that Reed is 100% trying to bamboozle. The rest of you could go either way.
I I look back at Darius and I sort of motion towards Reed, and then I just grab Reed.
I mean,
Okay.
I can't even make a motion to resist unless I can acrobatics resist.
For show, sure. I think with your reduced speed and their strength, it would be very hard for you to get away.
I just let it. Yeah, there's 3 people there. I just let it happen then.
All right, so you grab him. You start
What?
searching his whole person for it.
He's full of crap. Just get it off him.
Look, I told you.
Figured.
Okay.
And you see his makeup kit, you see his tools, you see a jar of honey, you see his backpack with the coffer inside, which you see the hand mirror, you see the book, and you see his breath mints. That is all he has on him.
Reed, where did you put it?
I don't have it.
Wait, Ismart. Check your pockets and such.
All right. He starts kind of going through his stuff, and then he just sits down on the floor and starts sorting through all his stuff. And he says, "Do I need to open everything too, or just look at my stuff?"
Probably open it. We're trying to not lock it.
Turn it
You
upside
see him open.
down.
You see him open his mess kit, and he's taking that. And he says, "I don't see it in here."
God damn it, Reed.
What? I've been with you guys the whole time. I don't understand why all of a sudden I'm the bad guy.
Because you lost the locket.
I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know if I lost it. It's not here.
You lost
Yes,
it.
it
You were
lost
holding. You're the
itself.
only one holding on to it, so you lost it. So
But
where is it?
And you know what? The kid, he obviously lost it at some point too, because I found it on the floor of the orphanage.
Yeah, and you've had it since we left the orphanage. So where is it?
Darius, I don't know.
Well, you better find it then.
And he looks through the makeup bag. It's not here. Opens, shows them the coffer with the map, unrolls the map. He flips through the book. It's not here, guys. Makes a show.
We know that.
He's
Now
not
we need to
wearing
know where it is.
Okay.
Darius is just gonna start patting down Reed.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That's way possible. Tiernan, grab his bag, grab whatever's off of him, and just open them all up.
Oh wait, what the fuck am I still saying? Those eye drop things that you did, are those still working?
I'll have to reapply it. But yeah, I'll eye drop myself.
Okay. All right. So let's see. I hate learning. All right. Ooh. Okay. So as you are looking, you don't see. Wait, I want to check one last thing. Hold on.
Because it totally isn't on my person.
Open up all his bags. Empty everything out. Search carefully.
Man, you're the worst TSA agent ever. Randomly selected for additional screening my ass.
Okay. So as you start going through the stuff, Eric, you get to the Altoids tin, which is a type of lead. And when you open it, Tiernan, you see the glow of magic from within.
Yep, there it is.
Well, see, I don't know how it got there.
Okay, Reed.
Normally,
If
I'm really
to
good
be-
at this.
If I'm to be bold to say this, Reed,
Well, why not? You already patted me down like I'm some terrorist.
His behavior shows that he may have been compromised
Yeah, I
already.
think you might be right.
Whatever. This is bullshit.
This is a terrible.
There's a kid here. Are you sure you don't mean Bull S?
This is BS.
I don't want to make any decisions for you, but our church is consecrated ground. Evil has no power here. If you are comfortable doing so, you can hand this over to me. And over the next few days, it will slowly lose its powers until it is destroyed. Such is the great blessing that St. Andrews gave this ground when they died.
Say Andrew. Who's that?
Who's that? And his
We're
face
not
bright.
from around here.
Yeah.
His face brightens at an opportunity to teach you.
Lord drop. Bam.
St. Andrew's Church is where you are now. This building is consecrated by the bones of St. Andrew, who lies buried in the crypt below. No evil can enter this sacred place, be it werewolf, vampire, or spirit. Saint Andrew was a powerful cleric, a force for good in the world. They gave their lives in the fight against darkness, in defiance to the Dark Lord of this realm. They gave hope to the hopeless and brought light to the darkness. And they continue to do so even in death. Such was their dedication to our people.
Is he in the march then?
Some say that they have seen such a spirit, but I know that they have either transcended or they remain in a world between worlds, watching over us, protecting us.
No, I want to bring it up now. So, as you said, if we leave this locket with you, it'll destroy itself over time. That's it?
Yes, that is all it will take. I will bind it with my magic, and it will be kept under lock and key until the consecration on these grounds does its work.
Okay. Counterpoint, guys, just hear me out.
Nope.
There could be a lot of power here. I mean, look, I'm a lot stronger willpower than the little kid here. I mean, I think I can resist the pull.
But you already haven't.
See, you say that because I am the one that realizes how powerful this could be.
Whatever you say, Frodo.
No. Eric, you understand, right?
Wasn't
That-
it Gollum?
Okay, I am not that creature.
Depends on where you are at in the trilogy. But
Mackenzie says, I'm honestly just getting Boromir vibes. Like,
nah, Boromir never actually had it though.
I know. That's what makes it so sad.
Reed, I understand, but I'm not betting or risking my life on you, so we're gonna
Plus,
leave it
Boromir
here.
was strong.
But think of what this could do for us. I mean, we need all the help we can get, right?
Not from some locket that turned the kid into a murderer.
Yeah, and this little kid was able to do all that. Imagine what I could do. For us.
I'll
A-
pass.
As you're saying this, Reed, you see Eastmark packing up his things, and he's looking at you with disappointment and disgust on his face.
Oh. It's not really me.
But it is.
Reed looks over at Ismark, and if you're good with it, I'll say he's like, "I'm sorry. You're right. You're right." And he kind of gives up.
Okay. As you go to give it up, give me a blind charisma save. Okay. Oof.
Oh.
You do not want to. I think. Give me a sleight of hand to see if you could grab for it before they take it from you. Oh my gosh, Reed. You you overreach and you jam your finger against the nearby or the stones of the floor, and it smarts terribly.
That's the biggest F word in front of the kid.
Eric, Tiernan, or Darius, either of you could just snatch up the tin at this point.
No, Darius is just gonna pin him to the ground.
Okay.
And then I'll grab the Eric. Okay, Eric's
all right. Do you hand the tin over?
Yep.
Okay. Reed, you no longer have your Altoids mints.
Oh, all right. I will remove.
They're the Morning Lords now.
We'll leave this with you. We'll check up on it. Make sure
I needed
went
those
well.
breath mints.
Sunshine.
It is not easy. It is not easy to turn away from the temptations of darkness. I am proud of all of you, though I do not know you. Take this boon of the Morning Lord with you, and you all gain an inspiration.
Oh shit!
Even Reed.
Thank you. I committed.
Oh yeah, you did great. You did a great job. You did an amazing job.
I genuinely thought Felix took it off you.
I thought you hit it somewhere, and I was right. I was just guessed that where you hit it was Ismark.
All those years as a pirate, I was worried you were going to assume it was a prison pouch situation.
And
we'd be in a real problematic situation. We'd be in a real problematic situation.
Small metal case. I'll be good with that.
That's when we take him downstairs and we fade to black.
Yeah.
Okay. So, with all that sorted, I mean, you are here at the temple. So, did you want to talk to this guy?
To answer Father Lucian's question, we're the Walking Dead. We're outsiders from town, so unfortunately we have to be out in the morning. So we will be back though.
Oh, he says, do not worry. I have no need of your assistance. I have my own duties to attend to, my own business to manage.
I look at him very skeptically.
And he smiles and he smiles and he says, no, it's true. Things are going so well for me in the church. It's almost scary.
Okay.
Oh, great.
There it is.
As I am pinned to the floor, I look up at the father and say, "Do you know anything about a woman in black who makes you bleed from the eyes?"
Yeah, he will make a religion check. Okay. He has expertise. Oh no. He says, "Oh no. You have seen the woman in black?"
Yes, just me.
This poor man.
Then you have been marked for death.
I just what? Of course I have.
I am sorry, son, but once someone looks upon the woman in black, death finds its way to them swiftly. It is not a curse that can be broken, so much as a destiny that must be fulfilled.
The Morning Lord can't do anything for me?
Here in this dark realm, we do what we can, but some evils are so ancient that the light is nothing against their darkness. He squints and says, "I can see it on you. A small black square, right to my left, to your right, floating above your head." I'm so sorry. Whatever business you have left unfinished in your life, you should hurry to complete it. I'm sorry.
What's the manner of demise of these individuals? Is it just
Oh.
does this woman just kill them, or
Well,
is
it
it
really-
circumstance?
7 days.
From what I understand, it simply increases the likelihood of death. Very frequently, it's heart attacks or accidental death. But sometimes it is a more violent end. It's never the same way, except when it is. But this has been recorded throughout the history of Barovia. Sightings of this woman and the inevitable demise that follows.
But I don't want to be Final Destination.
I feel
Well,
terrible.
Barovia is the-
I feel terrible telling you this because now you're going to think about it all the time and be really stressed out about it. It would have been better for you to dwell in ignorance, I suppose.
You think? Yeah.
Barovia is a dangerous place. Are you sure it's not just that people just happen to
I
meet
mean-
their natural demise after?
Well, in one
after
such
seeing it?
case, a well-learned man who knew of the history of this phenomenon locked himself away so as nothing could harm him. But madness overtook him, and he stayed locked away until he starved to death.
But I'm so young
Though,
and pretty.
in truth, he probably died of thirst because that hits you much faster than starvation. But it makes a better story to say that he died of hunger, because saying someone died of thirst, no one ever says that, you know?
Loop them
It's true.
together.
It's strange.
Yeah. In another instance, a person who had heard about the story, they pursued a magical means of success, but when they began to learn and cast spells upon themselves, they called forth wild magic and wound up turning themselves inside out, which, as you could probably follow, killed them.
What about the Vistani? Alexi, do you know of a way?
Alexi says, now you can live by the Vistani code. You're not here for a long time, just for a good time.
I can respect that.
I need to be alone, and I'll just wait outside.
Darius will let go of you.
You're gonna go alone as soon as we would just reveal that your destiny is to die.
Do you want to be around me right now?
Yes, I don't want you to just die.
Never said I was going alone.
Okay. Reed, as you go to step outside, give me a dexterity saving throw.
It's that episode of Supernatural.
All right. You sense it just before it strikes you, and you quickly move to the side. You hear the sound of birds, kind of a whoo, and you look up and you see that birds that have flown from the bell tower dislodged some stone, which actually caused a larger stone to tumble down. It missed you by mere inches.
After he recovers from screaming, he looks back at everybody, looks at the stone, and just says, "Motherfucker," and just fucking hate my life, and just walks out, stream
Inside,
of obscenities. Oh yeah.
Felix says to his three moms, "That man curses so much. He must be very scared." And Mackenzie says he's a lot of things. And kind of
He's
pats
a lot.
and just pats the kid on the head.
Eric's going to lean over to Darius and say, "Didn't someone live in Final Destination?" At the end?
I don't know if they
Irene
made it through the whole series, though.
goes up to Father Lucian and says,
Oh.
"Are you sure you don't have any quests that you need done? Anything at all?" And he says, "Well, the church is in constant need of repairs.
Arena, no.
I have a number of magical relics and consumables for sale. I'm using the money to help repair the roof of the church."
Darius picks up a pew and aims it at Irene.
No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
She says, "Oh, what do you have for sale?" And he says, "Well, you should be able to see it on your dashboard. It is like a shop, but with cool magic stuff."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. I looked at it and they saw that he was selling the shield of Saint Andrel, and it's like, yeah, no, he's just on the sly selling relics of his church.
Hey! These are hard times.
They can't do
These are
bake
hard
sales.
times.
They can't do bake sales.
All right.
Darius is just gonna say, we do have business with you, but unfortunately, we have some other stuff to take care of, so we'll be back.
Of course. Go forth in the light and walk your path with dignity and courage.
Darius is kind of gonna pull out the holy symbol of Morning Lord and just kind of like look at it.
He says, this has been tainted by shadow.
Unfortunately, one of the clergy in Barovia was, he fell to darkness.
Would you like to leave this here that it might be purified by the consecration of these grounds?
You'll hand it over to him.
Okay. I guess I'll pull it off of your sheet and put it onto his sheet.
Yep. I have it marked as golden. I think it was what it was colored gold.
Cool. Alright, you may delete it now. I have added it to his sheet. Alright, so you guys head back to... Where? Where do you guys go now?
I mean, back to the inn to
Fucking
stay the
sleep.
night, right? Like, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. So you head back to the inn, and you rest for the night, and all is well, and all will be well here in lovely Vallaki.
So are we hitting the long rest button? Are we good to do that?
I'm okay with you guys hitting the long rest button.
Okay.
You guys just hear Reed sob, awkwardly, or awkwardly hear him sob all night.
I mean,
I wanna-
y'all have shared rooms, so who are you sharing a room with that we
I
hear
do
you
want to
sob?
talk to Ismark, seeing how he reacts to Reed, and be like, it's not. I don't think it was something that he was able to choose to do. I think that he needs someone there for him right now.
I understand. Yeah, so what is the sleeping arrangements here at the inn? You guys have two rooms and some beds in the common rooms. The two rooms that have two of the rooms have 2 beds apiece, and then the common room has a bunch of bunk beds.
Reed was in the common room. I remember that.
Okay.
And it would take one of the double rooms, but insist on a female roommate.
Okay, fair enough. Alright.
Eric will take the other room.
Okay.
Darius is going to let Felix sleep in his bed, and he's going to
Okay.
ask Erwin and Danica if he can sleep in the lobby room or common room, or not
In
the
the
common.
common
Sorry,
room?
not the common room. Just downstairs with like the tables and stuff. Or do they insist that someone has to be sleeping in
No, it sets a bad precedent, but since you're going to be leaving in the morning, they agree to it.
the bed? Okay.
Okay. All right. Reed. That evening, as everyone's settling for bed, Eastmark says, "I'm sorry about what happened at the church. I did not know why you were doing the things you were doing, but Tiernan says that you were under the influence of that locket. I am glad we were able to figure out what was going on before you slit our throats in the night like Felix did to his parents.
I would have never forgiven myself if I did anything to any of you all. But I'm so sorry I wasn't strong enough.
This world is full of terrible things. I hope this has taught you that real strength comes from your allies, who refuse to give up on you and force dissolution.
Yes, I feel so odd saying how lucky I am knowing I'm cursed. But I'm grateful to have you all. And if I am gonna die, and he just kind of looks down at himself and looks at Eastmark and attempts to give him a kiss.
All right. Eastmark kisses you back, but he's a shy boy, and this is a shared room. So he says, after the long and romantic kiss, he says, perhaps I could sleep next to you, and I might have good dreams.
And Reed just kind of smiles softly and says, "I like that." Yeah.
Right. All right. I guess a unpaid factspiration question: is Reed the big spoon or the little spoon?
In this case, knowing that Eastmark is having bad dreams, he'll be Big Spoon.
All right. Wonderful. Everyone else kind of settles in. Does anybody have any last-minute things before we hit that long rest button?
Tiernan opens the door to the room that he's staying in. He says, "Irenia," and then he says, "Good night," and he closes the door.
Okay. Irena's like, wait, what?
You are one cold man.
What do you think that was about?
I don't know.
Maybe he just wanted to say goodnight. Maybe
I
he's
don't
crush
know.
on you.
But if you get to sleep downstairs by the fire, I'm going to sleep downstairs by the fire too. I don't like sleeping in the same room as Anna. She's kind of spooky. And also, that Agatha, she snores so loud. She farts a lot too in her sleep.
Who's she
Yeah,
telling
she's
this
a
to,
lady.
Darius? Who's she telling this to, Darius?
Yeah, she's telling it to you, Darius.
Oh,
Of course, you're her gossip pal. Did you forget?
No.
We don't always choose our roles.
Mackenzie comes downstairs with a feather-filled pillow and a blanket, and kind of settles in on your other side, Darius, and says, "Fireplace camp out and gossip session." And then she and Irenia squeal and high-five each other, and they begin to prod you for the latest Darius-based gossip.
Okay. Yeah, there's just a lot of listening for Darius. But if there is anything that he wants to gossip about, he's actually going to ask them. Oh wait, shit! I just lost my train of thought.
Oh, Darius, I was thinking about the movies again. I think about the movies all the time. Now, I understand that in the movies, those people are actors, so they're not the real people. If they made a movie about what is happening, who would play you? And who would play me?
Who would play us? That's a good question.
Michael B. Jordan would play Darius, right?
Hears from upstairs.
Tiernan sleeps with on the floor with his ear pressed against the floor.
with my 19 passive perception in him. It's Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, I was thinking about that actually. He'll kind of.
Are you? Okay, I thought maybe this is a weird thing to think about.
He'll turn to Mackenzie because obviously she's the one who has more pop culture knowledge and all that stuff. But
she blushes. She blushes so hard and she looks away. She says, "I don't know. Might be Jordan. I don't know. It could be anybody." So.
Yeah.
I haven't really thought about it that much. So.
I mean, that's what I was.
And then
thinking.
Irenia, her lips brushing against your ear, Darius says,
She loves you. She's in love with you.
Wait, what?
No, so who would play me?
There's a couple of redheads in A lot of actors
Are these real redheads, not like dye job redheads? I guarantee most of the redheads you're going to encounter, like the Theodora, for sure that's a dye job. Redheads are so rare in Barovia, like it's so rare. So chances that Theodora was really redhead, so low. She'd probably die in it so that she could get the Villavage all excited.
So you're saying the hair everywhere doesn't match the drapes?
She blushes and says, Darius, focus. What is wait?
There's an actress named Emma Stone. She's played a couple of redheads before.
Oh, is she beautiful?
She's pretty cute.
Is she funny?
She's been in a few comedy roles.
Does she have big boobas?
And she puts her hands on her boobs and shakes them.
I don't recall. I can't remember if she does or not. Average?
Alright. Mackenzie? And Mackenzie says, that's not a bad pick. I can see that.
It's got pretty good range, I guess.
The other person was this one lady named Scarlett Johansson, but she's also kind of much older than you, so maybe when you're like...
That sounds like a cool name, though. That's a good name for a redhead, Scarlet.
Alright. And then she falls asleep. Okay. Did you have anyone else? Anything? You good? Anna? You good?
Yeah, Anna is good. She knows what's coming, though.
Alright. Alright. Alexi,
he actually opts to sleep in the stable
tonight. Unless anybody makes a big deal about it.
I mean, I guess we have extra beds since Irina and Mackenzie are downstairs.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I mean, if he wants the stables, he can have them.
Alright, yeah. He just, he says he feels more comfortable around horses. Okay.
So,
hours progress. Alright, you guys wake up in the morning. Well, did I go too far? I think I went too far. Hold on. Marty, we've gone too far. Let's back it up.
alright. You guys wake up, 7 a.m.,
Fresh as a daisy, ready to face the day.
Get rid of that internal bleeding.
Yes, take care of any healing that you need. Also, this is probably your last chance for a while to get that well-rested buff from sleeping in a sanctuary, so don't forget to toggle that on. And I'll take you back to the dashboard of Vallaki. Okay. So, you just head out the west gates and go because you got your V badges.
So, quick question.
Yeah, I have a question also. Are you bringing carts? Are you bringing horses? Or are you going to pay to stable them and just going to go on foot? That is an important travel question.
I think we should bring them because I have a bunch of stuff in the cart.
What about Felix?
Yeah, Felix is gonna come with us because we need to stop by the.
And you're gonna do a detour at the Vistani. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Two things. Darius is gonna go over to Erwin, say that we're leaving. The payment up front, which I think was 50 up front. Would like to take that as we're leaving.
Okay.
If anyone has... Actually, second question, and this is kind of OOC. Can companions craft?
Can companions craft? That is a great question. I feel like if they have the tools, yes. Yeah, if they have the tool proficiency, they can craft.
The tool proficiency.
Which, yeah, it seems like specific NPCs would have those tools over others.
Would you say Mackenzie's background would give her proficiency with alchemy tools? Or is that going to be a training thing?
As a forensics person?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would work.
Okay. Then Darius would like, while everyone's getting stuff like taken care of, he's gonna pop over to the apothecary and he's going to purchase alchemy supplies and the tincture book.
Okay.
And we bought the mule and cart, right? The little bitty bitty wagon cart thing.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'll load up my kits on that and help
107.
supervise people loading up anything heavy.
Okay.
All right, so I put those 2 purchases in the chat.
All right. Okay, so as everybody is getting situated and packing up, let's see. I think the only one that would notice is Tiernan. You notice that Eastmark is staring daggers, glowering at Anna.
Anna's shooting daggers back at Eastmark.
Okay. Everybody else is sort of busy packing up and doing stuff, but Tiernan, with your passive,
I'm gonna happen to pack up near Eastmark, and be like, what is going on with you two?
I believe I overstepped last night at the orphanage. I am not a member of your group, but I spoke for your group. I think she is upset with that.
I think that most of us consider you to be part of our group.
He kind of gives you like a half smile and he says, he's fine. I'm used to it. I need to take care of something at the market. I will meet at the west gate. And you see, rather than ride his horse, he leads his horse away from the inn.
All right.
Okay. So, this is your last call to handle any business.
I'll make sure that Holland Ass has enough food and stuff for the journey.
Okay.
I don't know how much animal feed costs. In fact, I bet we do. I bet there's feed at the stockyard.
5 copper.
5? Yeah, I easily done then.
Okay. Say Holland Ass, the donkey.
Yeah.
Okay. Has been created and is ready. Are you bringing Thanlin the donkey as well, and Agatha and her cart, or are you trying to unload her?
Oh no, Tiernan's making sure she's coming with us.
Oh, all right.
We're gonna make sure she makes an expertise ghost roll.
Why are you so enthusiastic about it?
All right, I will make sure that Thanlin has a unique sheet now. So just in case, because, might get some injuries on the road. Who knows? It's a dangerous place.
You might not be able to crit.
All right. So we have 2 donkeys, 2 horses, and 2 carts. Is that correct?
Sounds right.
I think so, yes.
Okay. Carty B, and did you name the other cart?
A la carte, I think.
A la carte. All right,
Yeah.
I see it. All right. A la carte and Carty B. All right. And you're already putting stuff onto the one cart. Nothing has been put on Carty B yet?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I just put a weaver's kit on our cart, a la carte.
Okay. All right. Okay. They call it a common cart, but if you've seen Cardi B, you know she's anything but common. All right. So put that in there. Okay. Man, I'm gonna need to give you guys a clean dashboard just for travel. There's so much stuff on the dashboard now. All right, so a la carte, and then Cardi B, and then your 2 donkeys and your 2 horsies. Okay. No other aminals that we need to keep track of here? I think we're good. All right. I guess Felix. There we go. All right.
I don't think Felix is an animal.
Children, you know. Hey, Vanilla, what happened to your beautiful vanilla art? All right, hold on. Okay. I think that we could probably. Oh shit, we're out of time. Do you guys okay with going to 1:30, or do you need?
I need to go.
All right. So we sit poised. We're gonna say at the Vistani encampment is where we'll put you guys at, and then you are poised to drop off this kid, and then begin your day-and-a-half journey to the Wizards of Wine Winery. No pit stops, no delays. Heading to the winery. Amen. All right. Well, congratulations. Sadly, the orphanage it was optional side content, and it was not a milestone in any way. But I'm proud of you for doing it. Amen.
Our consciences are proud of us.
Your conscience is proud of you. Yep. And by turning over an object of great evil to the church is happy. So church faction is up. So that's good. All right. Let's see what's going on this week. Tonight, we've got Mythic Odyssey, and I'm pretty excited for this one. We just got done with a really fun, crazy side arc, and it caused some huge things to happen. And I'm very curious to see what happens next. So that is going to be at 8 o'clock tonight. Tomorrow night we've got Odyssey Prime level 20 plus shenanigans. Tuesday night, Pathfinder Abomination Vaults continues. Dom's Cyberpunk Red continues. Wednesday might be the last play session of Cult of the Lamb. I feel like we're pretty fucking close. So I might push. I might stay up late and try to finish it. Got vacation coming up. Only a 4-day week, maybe we'll see. When that game is over, I'm gonna be looking for another game to play. I'm eyeballing Dragon's Dogma, which I've somehow never played.
So good.
That's a good one. Yeah.
But I have quite a few on my to-do list, and I have the ability to stream my Switch as well. I have the graphic card thingy that captures the Switch, so I can stream quite a few different games. So I might put up a poll and see if anybody has any suggestions on what to play. I really loved playing through Cult of the Lamb, so I know not every game has such good Twitch interactions and stuff, but man, it's been such a fun experience to do it. Way more fun than if I had played it by myself. Thursday, Curse of Strahd Nightfall. I was, oh man.
The fact that you're laughing.
Oh no.
So as the great sage and Dampier Blade once said, some motherfuckers always ice skating uphill. So anyways, we got Nightfall on Thursday, and then Friday, late night Friday, we're going to be doing 11 p.m. Vodcast where we talk about the Dungeons & Dragons movie. Everyone should have seen it by then. If you haven't seen it by then and you don't want to spoil it, don't listen to the vodcast. But if you do want to hang out and stream and geek out about it, we're going to be doing that at 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time this Friday. And then Saturday morning, Red Hand of Dune continues. They're about to have a very spicy time. A very spicy time. I'm very excited about next Saturday. And then next Saturday night, we're going to be playing some Solasta, and then Sunday morning, we'll be back here. A very busy week. And then the following weekend, we will not be playing. So next week, wherever we end, it's going to be a 2-week-long cliffhanger. So just keep that in mind. All right. Does anybody have any announcements before we adjourn?
I don't got anything.
Okay. All right. Everybody, you did a great job tonight or today. Excuse me. Some exceptional role playing. Anna and Reed, especially, go ahead and take an extra DM inspiration before we conclude the session.
I'm
Because
technically maxed out.
oh, you may
I'm at
gift it.
3.
You may gift it to the player of your choice, perhaps gaining some player faction.
I will gift. Let's see who is not, is anyone at 1 DM inspo or less?
And is.
I'll give it to Anna.
All right, Anna, you got 2 inspo. Very nice. Okay. And with that, we are done. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you guys around the Discord.
Thanks for running.
Thanks, Crash.
And thanks everyone tuning in. Catch you next time.